Oh, God. Ugh. Hey, guys. I know I was gone for a little bit. Look, I went to get a haircut, and I just wanted to let you know that they ran out of the Danishes that you asked for at the store. I couldn't find anything that you wanted, so it was a little bit of trouble looking for it. But don't worry. We have food at home, okay? I did bring you guys something, okay? Is it something you can eat? Probably not. However, it is the beloved gift of me. Happy father, happy family, you know? Don't worry, the cigarette's fake, but the smoke is real, so if you do inhale that probably will do the same exact damage to your body as a normal cigarette would. But it's fine. Look, I'm back. We can watch a movie. I don't really have anything to do today. We can like play Tomodachi Life. We can do a video game. I don't know. Do you guys want to do anything specific? I didn't really have any plans for today. So, it could be fun just to fuck around. Did you hear something? I feel like the tinnitus hasn't gone away. Hello? Is that my brain? Huh, hold on. Wait, no, I can fix this. I gotta shake my head around. Maybe it'll fix. Ah. I don't hear the ringing anymore. Seems like it's good now. Oh, there it is again. I can hear it. There's something in my head. Oh, shit. What is that?
I've been stuck in this box. No!
Jesus. Shen. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
There's so much dust.
How'd you get into my house? How long have you been here?
That's a secret. Hello, Joel.
Hello? What?
Hello.
Do we have something today? Where are you? Wait, how did you even get in here?
I have my ways, Joel.
Are you here? Or are you calling me from a is that a real background, or is that like
is that
like a green screen?
You know, when you said that you were going shopping, I may have tracked you down a little bit. I may have followed you.
What?
And seen you.
Why?
I didn't know you went to a Costco.
I mean, they've got good prices. You know, it's a $60 membership per year. You might as well use it.
Yeah, and I saw you sniffing the shampoo aisle.
Okay, well that's fine. That's a normal thing to do. Everyone opens the bottles to smell what it smells like.
And then you went to the cat food aisle.
Okay, and I eat cat food to sleep well sometimes.
And you said that you wanted to feed your viewers something new and exciting.
Yeah. Costco hot dogs. It's like $160. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you, feral? You've only been in the box for a couple of days. What the fuck?
A couple of... Yeah, and I would say I'm hungry, but in this body, I'm not really.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
What does that mean, huh?
Nothing.
You think we can't eat food?
I can't.
You think inanimate objects can't just enjoy food once in a while?
I can't.
What do you mean by this body?
Don't worry about it.
What does that mean, huh?
What are you, the cops?
Yeah, well, maybe I am, depending on your fucking answer, huh?
All right, well,
You're the one who broke into my house.
Actually, I'm on a screen. I'm not actually in your house.
Then why'd you say that you were in a box and you were trapped? Look who forgot the bit. Look who forgot the bit, huh?
Shit. I'm nervous. All right, leave me a moment.
Opens the box fully. Welcome, Shenpai, to Porcelain Parlor. Yay!
Hello.
Wow.
I fucked a bit up. I'm sorry.
No, you got it perfectly done. I think I didn't think you were. I'll be honest, you surprised me. I didn't think you were gonna fucking commit to the bit that well. No, it's fine. It's good.
That well? You say that I can't be the crazy motherfucker, and you think I will not commit to the bit?
No, I didn't say that. Look, anyways, welcome, Shenpai, to Porcelain Parlor. This is the first time that we're having a one-on-one on my stream besides way back when we met during Bounce SMP, the
That's
Minecraft day.
true. It's been. Oh my god. Oh, don't. I'm fading away.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't think about it too hard.
Tracy, I'm thinking about it too hard.
It's let's just say it's been a little bit since we had Shen on my screen. Not in a 4 to 5 person collab.
That's true.
Shen,
Now I have you all to myself.
yeah, we can yap now. I have questions written down for you, but first, would you be able to introduce yourself to anyone who may not know you?
Hello, everybody. My name is Shenpai. I am a German English streamer and content creator, and I am also an artist known for a webcomic that I've been hyping about recently named Birdhaven. But I do variety content. I do a lot of Final Fantasy XIV and just a lot of art. That's pretty much all I do.
A lot of art. You made this too, not specifically for today, but you had this, and I thought this was perfect.
I tried doing one, and then I got art block. I was literally sitting there, and I was drawing, and there were tears coming down my eyes. I was like, no!
I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about. So we scheduled this, I think, maybe a week ago, and Shen got confused when I asked for a PNG because I needed to make a thumbnail for the YouTube video and for the Twitch stream. And they thought that I meant PNG tuber, like I was gonna make you do all of that fucking work for a collab on my stream. Like, yeah, Shen, go make a whole model for me. Thanks.
I was ready to commit.
I'm not gonna fucking invite somebody onto my stream and be like, hey, can you make a whole model for me, please? I need you to make an entire model for my stream, and you're only gonna use it for my stream.
No, that's not what I thought. I was like, I thought you were like, oh, would you like to use your PNG tuber? I'm like looking at, or like a PNG. I thought you meant my PNG tuber. I was like, maybe it does need an update.
Well, okay. To be fair, I do think having the PNG tuber on the screen does work out better. That way you can react differently. Right now, as you can see, Shen is trapped in the 2-bit dimension, where by 2 bits, I mean they have an open and closed mouth.
Hey, but at least my little screw at the back is moving.
It's true. It's really cute. It also feels a little weird that you decided to look like that when you were on my stream. I don't know. Are you trying to like connect to me? Are you trying to blend in, or is this like you making fun of me?
What, can I not just be connected? Can I not just like tripod with one of my friends?
I'm sorry that I wanted to connect with my friend. Oh my god, I didn't know it was a criminal thing to do.
Yeah, is it a criminal offense to want to be like in theme for my friend's stream because I value them?
If you want to be in theme, you need to wear the white t-shirt with no sleeves, and you need to have a beer stain on it.
Unfortunately, the fucking basement dwelling bureau has not been created yet.
I need divorced dad so you can match me, so it looks like we're at an Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh my god.
Then we can talk shit about our ex-wives, and it'll go into an even lengthier discussion about something misogynistic.
Yeah, we can just you know how life used to be better.
You know, back in my day, nobody talked back to me because I was bigger and I had male privilege.
Back in my day, I would come home from my 9 to 5 after a long day at
and
work,
there'd be food on the table.
And there'll be food on the table, specifically catered to me.
And nobody else. And everyone would be happy to see me, the bacon bringer.
Yep, that's it. That's the bit.
Oh my god. But yeah, this is Shen, everybody. I met Shen a couple of years ago while playing Minecraft, and it was
Yeah.
It was really silly because literally a week after I met Shen, there was a trauma bonding moment where we just sat down, no streams on, and we're just in like, I think it was in your Minecraft dome. You had like a terrarium.
Yeah, I did.
And we're just sitting down trauma bonding in a fucking Minecraft server.
Yeah, what? You never know where it's gonna happen.
You never know when somebody's gonna trauma bond with you in the middle of nowhere after like a day after meeting them too.
Sometimes you just need that connection. And now look where we are, both idiots.
In a Costco parking lot.
In a Costco parking lot.
Look at that. Look at us now. Wow. What growth have we experienced?
Dude, someone just gave me the stink eye.
Who gave you who the fuck's giving you a stink guy at Costco? Costco is where dreams come true.
I think it's maybe because I'm just standing out in the road.
Yeah, how tall are you in this? Like what? 3 apples
like,
tall?
Yeah, I'm like 1'5". They don't want you to know that I'm small as hell.
They don't they don't fuck with my little homie, bro. They don't fuck with my little homie.
What, does a little dance that pisses you off? What about it?
What's the little gnome got done to you? Why are you getting so angry at him?
It's okay. I keep getting called small by everybody. I'm actually 5'4". It's a fucking curse.
you know,
Yeah?
there's benefits. There's benefits.
Yeah. I can look up at women.
You can look up at women. You don't no back pain, right? You can sit wherever you want.
That depends. That depends, really. Listen, Joel, I'm about to turn. Well, I'm approaching my 30s really fast. That back's going to evaporate very soon.
30s, whatever, dude. You don't even start with me. You think I'm not approaching my 30s?
No, you look like you're like in your mid-20s.
Mid-20s. That's a compliment.
Yeah, but you're very youthful.
You think you're the first person to fucking say that to me? Holy shit. Oh my god.
Those brownie points.
I'll take what I can fucking get. Oh my god. You know, I used to make so many jokes about how young I am and supple I am, but now I actually do feel like I'm getting closer to the age where the 20-year-olds start calling me Unk, and it's frightening. It's frightening me.
Don't worry, I've already getting called Unked by my fucking chat.
Thankfully, my chat's older than me, so if they call me Unk, I can just reverse it at them.
Uno reverse. I mean, most of my viewers are like, I still have instances where people are just like, oh my fucking god. There's like, I don't know. It used to be like, because I started content creation really, really young. I was 18 when I started. And I remember seeing comments of people being like, what the fuck? She's younger than me. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, where are those people? Do you want to know a secret? You want a secret? I'm holding your hands when I say this. Okay? Yeah. Look me in the eyes. Yeah. I started content creating when I was 10. Yo! Okay.
Was it a good decision? No.
Technically,
no.
I also started younger, but I copied Let's Plays like Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Wait, so you did Let's Plays basically the same way other people did Let's Plays? Yeah.
Like, I was inspired by the Jacksepticeye and the Markiplier and the other guy that we don't talk about.
Oh my god, what I did was I did Halo videos. So I would make this is my artistic endeavors, right? Starting young, because I did do art, but I did Halo Forge map reviews. So I would make, for those of you that don't know anything about Halo, you can make maps in Halo that you can play on. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I would make maps and then I would review other people's maps in a vain attempt at like showing off my own creations. Really fucking cool. Problem is that I had no branding and my gamer tag was Major Caboose 12. So like, I don't know, are you clicking on the video made by Major Caboose 12, who's a 10-year-old recording Halo Let's Plays on a Dazzle capture card?
I mean, if it comes to cringy gamer and like YouTube names, I had like a DeviantArt called Dolphin Lover because I already had I had an established Deviant already that I made when I was 12 without my parents knowing. And then I felt so guilty. I asked my mom, I was like, can we make a DeviantArt now that I'm 13? And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, I uploaded there for like 10 days. And I went to my mom, was like, Mom, I already have an account. I lied to you.
Do you
And
think
that's how Pika is Cool was born.
Do you think actually no, what was it? Do you think Dolphin Lover and someone named Panda Killer 341 would be able to be friends? Because that was my Xbox generated gamer tag that I used for a year. Panda Killer 341.
It is really funny because I used to play all of the Xbox games back in the day as well. I remember like being online on Little Big Planet all of the time.
I love you, Sackboy. Come back to us.
I miss it. I miss those like user-made levels.
Well, this is actually perfect because one of the first questions that I wanted to ask you is your start with art, and it seems like it goes back very fucking far.
Holy, it goes back far.
I love the 10-year-old lore.
I started art, I think, like when I went to like 2nd grade, which is around 8 years old.
Can I guess what you started drawing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's normally 3 things that people start their art journey with, right? Dragons, furries, or anime characters. And I feel like those are the 3 ones that I see people drawing. It's either it's dragons, wolves, furries, or anime characters. I feel like I have a feeling that you either... Oh, it's very hard because I feel like you're like half and half between furry and anime characters.
Well, what do you get when you put those 2 together?
Sonic!
No. Well, yes, but that came later. What is kind of like even more, a little bit more
furry,
animalistic?
Animalistic. More animalistic? Did you just draw dogs? Did you draw Lion King OCs?
Joel, have you forgotten what my old username was that I literally just said?
Pika? Pokemon.
Pika
is cool.
I was 8 years old and my mom did the fucking great decision of giving me an entire computer, big fucking hunker thing. And I remember sitting in front of that thing and finding the Generation 3 sheet of Pokemon, and I sat in front of that like big giant computer screen, the really thick ones, and I remember sitting there with pieces of paper tracing every single Generation 3 Pokemon.
Shenpai hacker manning into the computer so they can see Gen 3 Pokemon.
I don't know when Generation 3 actually came out. But I remember it was really young.
Generation 3, this is going to age me a little bit. This Generation 3 was like 2006 or something. It's like 2004 or 2006. So it was pretty fucking old. It's been a very long time.
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire released in 2002.
Oh my god. Some people weren't born then. Some people in the chat weren't born then.
Oh my god! It came out when I was 5 years old.
Okay, yeah, we're close in age. We're close in age.
So that makes sense. 5 years, around that time. I also remember afterwards, because my mom knew I was fucking batshit insane about Pokemon and drawing it all the time. I literally took all of those stacks of paper. Every single Pokemon had one designated paper. And I would take that giant amount of paper, this is like 300 papers, with me to school to color all of them in school. And I would sit outside during break time just coloring in these fucking Pokemon in whatever color I wanted.
I want to know what the hell you colored some of these Pokemon.
My parents recently moved out of their previous house, and my dad actually found a bunch of them that they still had. And weirdly enough, a lot of them were very close in color. I think I maybe had a little bit of inspiration.
Ooh.
But I was a special kind of freak because I didn't only draw and color them on the paper. I cut every single one out from that paper.
What were you doing with them? Were you just putting them in places? You just want them?
So you know how there's kids who play with like plushies and are making currently like these FNAF videos, like with the story. I did that with my paper drawing.
Were you using them like dolls?
Yeah.
That's cute.
I had so many dolls. Because I wasn't a Lego kid. I was a Playmobil kid.
Oh my gosh.
We had so much fun. I was so obsessed with Playmobil, and I played with my drawings more than I played with the Playmobil. And my mom knew.
That's really cute,
an
though.
artist.
That's way cuter. God, fucking so many of these like games nowadays where you can like create your own characters and play Dollhouse with them would fit so well for little Shen. You would have loved Tomodachi Life. My God.
I would have. My mom did get me a Nintendo DS, but again, everything was in German. My first ever Nintendo DS game was Pokemon Pearl. So that's where my Pokemon obsession started. And then Kingdom Hearts came out, and then I played Kingdom Hearts, and then everything was over for me.
And then the gayness just rose from there. As soon as you play Kingdom Hearts, it taints the well.
Up until I was 18, I was thoroughly convinced I was a straight woman.
You know what? I feel like a lot of people are. I didn't know there were options. So when you don't know. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know that there was an ability to choose. So like the entire time when I was younger, I was just like, do I need to like go on a date with somebody? Do I have to like get a girlfriend, or does that make me lesser of a human being? Because I was like, I don't really care. I was like, I want to go home and play Halo, right? Anytime somebody would ask me like, oh, why don't you get a girlfriend? I was like, I don't know. I want to go home and play Halo. So didn't know there were options. It felt like my skill tree was locked. Yeah, that sounds so stupid. Don't describe it like that. I'm gonna kill you, chat.
No, it makes sense though. I get it. I mean, the way that I explained my bisexual awakening was, I didn't fully believe it, and then I started sitting and I started dating a girl, and I was just like, wait, this feels normal. And then I realized that I have a very big affinity for women.
Yeah? You're welcome. I'm using the female model today. This one's for you. This one's for you.
I mean, the female model is very gorgeous.
Technically, the male model's the woman. I went on one date. I went on one date in my entire life. And I think I was like maybe 16 or 18, around that age. And when we went out, I went to the movies with this person. Carly was her name. Thank you, Carly. We went out to a movie, and I don't remember what the movie was. It might have been like Iron Man or something Marvel related. And I had a plan going in. I was like, okay, I've seen like Drake and Josh, you know, I know how to treat a woman. So I was like, I went in with a plan where I was going to do the yawn thing and put my arm around them. And instead, when the movie started, I locked in, I ate my entire bucket of popcorn, and I watched the movie the entire time, and I ignored her. And I was so invested in the movie. And I was like, dude, this movie's fucking awesome. Oh my God. And then the movie was over. My mom picked us up and dropped us off. And the entire time I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Because I literally apologized to her after. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was supposed to put the moves on you and do the yawn thing, and I just forgot because I really enjoyed the movie. And she was like, that's okay. And we never went out ever again, and I never went out with another human being ever again. I was just like, dude, this movie's awesome. Oh my God. Like me, 17 or 18 years old. Like, fuck, dude, this is sick.
Okay, well, at least you didn't. Okay, I'm about to make this. While you said, hey, thank you, I'm going to say, fuck you to my first ever boyfriend. I went all the way to England for that motherfucker.
No!
And I was excited. I was just freshly 18, and I was just like, cool, we're gonna wait, was I 18? When did the fucking movie with Kylo Ren come out?
The Star Wars? The new Star Wars? Dude, that was like 2018. Wasn't it, chat? When the fuck did...
No.
2015. 2015. I remember that still
2015?
being new in my head, dude. That came out like 3 years ago. What do you mean that was 10 years ago?
I was freshly 18, and I went there, and I remember, chat, don't do this. I don't know shit about Star Wars. So imagine getting taken to that movie without Star Wars knowledge. Of course you're gonna be a little bit confused, I would assume, because there's a lot of context that you're missing.
You couldn't fucking understand Glup Shido right away? Come on.
No, I couldn't.
Disappointed in you.
I sat in that movie with my boyfriend, and okay, I was maybe a little bit more annoying than I really needed to, but I was really trying to engage with my boyfriend at the time. I was just
Who's that? I don't know. I'm just watching the movie now too. But what are they doing? I don't know, honey. I just started the movie alongside you. Okay, but what's happening right now? I don't know. I'm watching the movie.
Well, I was asking because like there were things that didn't make sense, and I didn't know if that just wasn't a touched upon thing or if that was something that was already established. Because I was under the impression that this was a continuation. Because there's so many Star Wars movies, and I just wanted to talk to him about it, like not even talk over the movie, and he just was like, I don't fucking know. Can you please sit down and watch the movie? And I sat there and I got nothing, and I just did not enjoy the movie the entire time.
That's a bad date. You know, I was a bad date, and I admitted it, and I asked for forgiveness immediately afterwards. That's a bad date because they took you to a movie they wanted to see and just ignored you.
Yeah. Nothing. Didn't do anything with me, and I remember I just sat there. I was just like the showpiece, like for that entire movie. And I mean, he did a lot more that was a lot worse than that. So let's ignore that entire
Bad dates.
But yeah, fuck you. I don't know if you're watching this, but fuck you. Yeah, that's my experience.
Mine got
movies.
worse from me on my side, where I was the bad person because Carly we tried to play games together. There was an attempt after the movie to keep hanging out, and I just didn't like. There's nothing in my brain that would allow me to pay attention to anything relationship wise because I just didn't give a shit. I was just like, oh, I think I'm supposed to have a girlfriend, I guess. Like, as a guy, I'm supposed to, right? Like, I have to. I'm supposed to have crushes on people, right? Like, I'm supposed to. I have to, right? So, Carly, really nice person, really sweet girl. She was, like, texting me, and she was like, oh, yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft. Do you want to play? And I was like, oh, no, it's dog shit ugly. And I was just like, no, I would, but I tried. She was like, do you want to play World of Warcraft with me? And I remember downloading the game when she asked. I got to the character creation. I was like, God, this game's fucking ugly. And then I uninstalled it and I told her, nah, I'm good. But she asked me, I tried it and I was like, this is ugly as fuck. And then I left.
I mean,
Not realizing she just wanted to hang out. I didn't understand that. I was just like, it's ugly. I don't want to play it.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's like there's like two things. Like, I would not say you should force yourself to enjoy something that obviously, like, force yourself to do something that you're obviously not enjoying, just to pacify someone that you don't even know if you're in a relationship with. But also, yeah, I guess there's just like a master of or like a mastering of subtlety, I guess.
Asexuality was in my brain and I just didn't know it was a thing, so I was just sitting there being like, oh, I probably should do this. Anyways, yeah. I want to make a Halo video.
That's cool though. I mean, at least now you know what you are.
Yeah, now I know what you are, side eye. I know what you are.
Why I said it like that.
You fucking hit me with the homophobic dog. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, people have looked at me even worse. You should hear me when there's a woman on screen.
I feel like it's the same amount of passion that you have when I hear you talk about Final Fantasy, so I feel like it's going to be I can kind of understand it.
So Hades 2.
yeah. Meg, yeah.
Came out a while ago, and there was a hot spring scene between her and oh god, I forgot her name. It's been a while.
The big woman with the
Nemesis.
abs. Yep.
Nemesis. And they said something, and I just started. I made the most pathetic noise I've ever made in my entire life. And I literally sat there and I was just like, holy shit, I need a girlfriend. This is bad.
Holy shit, I need a girlfriend. Do you have a clip? Is there a clip of this?
Hold on. Yes, actually there is.
Somebody bring a clip of this.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I need to react to this on stream right now.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm looking.
I don't think I've ever had a moment where I went fucking balls to the wall crazy. But like, I get you. I understand. There are some characters that I really like.
Oh god. No, when it comes to like when it comes to women, I have zero control.
What are your top 5 women characters, fictional women?
Okay. So,
okay.
Top 5 fictional women characters. If we go with 5, oh my god, there's a lot. So we have Corsica from Hi-Fi Rush. Love Corsica.
Was she she was the one that was on the bad side and then swapped to your side, right?
Yes, the red-haired Scottish woman.
Yeah.
Then we have Nemesis from Hades.
Mm-hmm. Big woman good.
I need to think. I have to choose carefully. There's a lot of very good women. Lara Croft, but specifically
the low poly.
No, specifically Angel of Darkness Lara Croft, because she had this fucking I'm gonna say this is gonna sound crazy. You had this mommy energy. I don't know how else to explain it. Number 4. Oh god.
We listen and we don't judge, chat. We listen and we don't judge.
Fuck, man.
It's okay. It's okay. You can be honest here. This is a safe space.
I'm thinking.
This is a safe space.
Fucking Caitlyn from Arcane.
Wait, Caitlyn? Yeah, actually, no, I get that. I like Caitlyn too.
And
I mean, look, suits look good.
And number 1 woman that I literally just want. Every time I see her, I go pathetic mode more than any other character. Is Rika from Pokemon.
Yeah! Wait, hold on. I prepared this. We talked about this before the stream started. I have prepared because I knew that this was going to be a question that I was going to bring up. I have my list, and I feel like you might be happy to see because I also have Rika from Pokemon, baby. Let's go!
Oh my god!
Yeah,
the dream
Rika!
rotation. Oh my god, Steinax!
Steinax, is that you? What are you doing there? You said it like you just saw a friend after 6 years.
Listen, I'm just saying, when I recognize a Warframe, I just feel. Also, no, I get the Maria. I get Maria 100%. No,
Lady Maria, yeah.
Yeah. Base.
She literally hugs you and then stabs you, and it's nice.
Yeah.
It's good stabbing.
Yeah.
The red ogre. Yeah, the only man I have on my list is arguably Steinax and the fucking dad from my daughter's an S-rank adventure. And the Hunter's Malo, but they don't have a gender.
Mm-hmm.
That's just worms, man.
I was so deeply in love with Bloodhound. I'm so sad what happened with Apex. I found it. Here's the.
Oh, you have the clip?
Yeah, here it is.
I'm gonna put it behind you so it plays behind you.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's fair.
Just the fucking screenshot of this is crazy. Holy shit, the thumbnail. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's this game.
Okay, hey, look, I'm taking away your parking lot real quick.
That's fine.
And
if you want to hear a pathetic noise, that's the one.
We're gonna see where this goes. I'm gonna put you as a reaction image on the corner. Oh my god, let's see what this is. Do you have anything that you want to say before I play this?
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Let me turn the volume up.
You getting stronger, getting closer, gives me.
Shen!
Chief, we're not, but I can only push myself so hard. Seeing you getting stronger, getting closer, gives me the extra push I need.
I'm good.
No
Oh my
idea.
god!
I always thought I got my competitive spirit from you. Anyway, do let me know if you need anything else, such as lending a hand putting on that suit of yours.
What was that sound?
Though, can't let myself become too used to this.
Just get used to it then.
What is this? What is this shit?
Well, enough sitting around. Time for some standing around.
You're like
Please shut me the fuck up! I physically did the.
Fucking, what are you, Zach from Zach and Cody? What am I listening to?
I was having a lesbian freak out. I think.
Holy shit! What the f- You made like a hog noise. Wow. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? That's so funny. That's so funny.
I'm weak and pathetic.
You are the target audience for all the lesbians that I've ever seen in the world. You would not survive the greatest Riz attempt, which is actually, you know what? Let me. I've been talking about this recently. I had a tweet that I didn't tweet out, but it's been in my brain for a little bit because I was too afraid to tweet it. Do you agree when I say that the people with the most Riz in the world, and I say this with as much authenticity and clarity and honesty as I can, the people with the most Riz are Chinese lesbians. I have never been more rizzed up than a fucking Chinese lesbian.
No.
And it's not even directed at me because I'm a man.
No.
It's just an AoE Riz.
It's no, those. Oh no, they're absolutely. I agree, no, 100%. I can't even say you're wrong. You're right. You're just right. It's just factually correct.
Chinese lesbians have more passion in their pinky bone than any single human being that I've ever seen in my life. And again, it is not directed towards me. They will just do a Riz attempt on somebody, and it hits everyone in an AoE radius where they're like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh, that hit me."
I mean, the moment I knew that, I always like sat there because I was like, am I just deluding myself into thinking that I like women? This is like a stupid thought. It's like, am I 100% sure that I like women? And then I went to Japan and I went to the Muscle Girl bar, if you know what that is. And I went with Joe and Echo at the time, and they bought like this thing that they only do for women, which is they will put you on stage and they will start grinding against you.
Oh my god.
And I remember I almost passed out and I came out of that situation a changed woman.
You've confirmed lesbianism.
Because like after when they were saying goodbye, I do not know where the fuck she came from. One of the girls that worked there walked up behind me and hugged me and jumped with me in excitement, and I almost passed out. I was almost dead. And then I realized I was like, no, I'm not fucking acting. This shit is pathetic.
You had to check with yourself. I'm not acting. I don't think. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people have this like. They're like, am I acting? And it's like, no, you're not acting. You've probably delusioned yourself into thinking that you might be lying. You're not. If you're attracted to them, you're attracted to them. It's okay.
Yeah, I love women. Hi, women. How's it going?
Hi. Shout out to my 50% women audience.
My phone number is +49016. It's just really funny how incredibly pathetic I've become the past year, because I've willingly not been in a relationship for about 5 to 6 years now, mostly because of traumatic feelings and being used and, you know, being freshly 18, going from one relationship to another with a giant YouTuber who, like, made an entire spectacle out of our relationship, who then turned out to not give a single fuck about me. It really traumatized me and my need to be in a relationship. So for an incredibly long time, I've been willingly single. And a lot of it I've pushed on me being not the slimmest girl. And then I had a talk with my mom recently. And my mom also is in the same situation. She used to be overweight. And she lost all of it. Like, she lost all of it. And we had this talk where she said, even though she lost all of that weight, she looks in the mirror and she feels like the same woman. And something about that sentence unlocked something in my brain. And I do not know how that worked. But I sat there and I was like, I told myself I'd only go in a relationship once I lost weight and I feel like I deserve it. But why would I do that and deny myself happiness for a feeling that might not ever come?
Mm-hmm.
And ever since that part of my brain unlocked, I've genuinely been the most pathetic, like, lesbian in the entire world. I literally sit in video games. I was playing Dispatch, and I saw a flirt scene, and I was just like, guys, I need a fucking girlfriend. That's me every single stream. It's been bad.
I like that you brought that up, because I also was somebody that was super overweight growing up. I love food. I fucking love food. I was also guilted into it because my mom hit me with there are starving kids in Africa, and it actually worked on me. So, you know, I finished my plates even if I didn't like the food. But I lost all the weight recently, and it still is on your mindset, right? Like, it's not it's not you losing the weight. It's the same with anything, right? Like, whether it's you wanting to lose weight, you're only going to reward yourself when you lose your weight. You're only going to allow yourself to be yourself when you lose the weight. It's the same thing with streaming. Like, oh, I'm only going to allow myself to do this certain thing when I hit certain number, right? It can apply to literally anything in your life. But and it's going to sound so therapist core, but it is really just your mindset. And if you apply yourself and only are like, oh, I'll allow this when I do this, then you're not being yourself. You're not being, you know, your true self as a human being. You're just kind of forcing yourself to act differently until you're able to reach that point. Like, you just need to change how you see things, and then you have a more healthy mindset with what you're doing. Like, you can still want to lose weight, but if you say, I'm not allowed to do certain thing until I lose the weight, that's unhealthy. So you need to be healthy about it. And if you force yourself to do these things, it just leads you down a worse path, and it spirals you in a direction that could lead to a lot of bad things, like, you know, eating disorders or just incredible depression.
Yeah, the incredible depression route came from me, unfortunately. But I was also, my incredible depression and my weight gain came from being an incredibly bullied kid. That's literally, I'm still unlearning all of that trauma, where I'm like, I mean, we know how bad depression can be. My depression actually reached a really, really super low about 3 years ago, before I managed all of my tax situation, because I let stuff get so bad that I didn't take care of my hair. And I had a really bad case of my hair clumping, and I wouldn't take care of it for weeks, to the point that it was all, how do you call it, like, stuck together. And I cut off the entire right side of my hair, like all of it, to the skull. And it was the most saddest, most horrible and worst situation I've ever been in. And I was like, I cannot let this happen to me again. That was miserable. That was
Sometimes
the
it
worst.
takes like your lowest point in life for you to realize that you should be starting to go up. Like you can't, you don't want to spiral worse than that. But like, good thing is that you can only go up most of the time.
Yeah, thank God. And I've been applying a lot of mental health thing, especially now that a lot of things are looking up. I was supposed to get a house, but that plan changed. But I'm creating my webcomic. I'm doing stuff that I want to do. I am working up my fucked up body, and I'm doing a lot of not moving, like, how do you call it? God, my English is escaping me. Not taking care of being healthy. And
being
it's
on
been
top of
such
things.
being on top of things. And it's just been, even if it's slow and it takes a while, it's been really good for my mental health. And I'm still not where I want to be, but I know that it's going to take time, and one day I will be. And that's what keeps me going.
It's a marathon,
Really.
not a sprint.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that. I get that completely. I like I said, I've also had a very unhealthy lifestyle. And I still somewhat do, but there's a way to have like happy relationships with food. And I feel like I wouldn't say that I'm qualified, but I've experienced up and downs with my weight for a very long time, and I've experimented with a lot of different things with different ways to lose weight. And it really is just kind of finding a way to keep yourself satisfied. That way you can focus on other things that make you happy, and you still understand like, hey, I am being healthy, and I'm not letting like my weight or anything affect how I do everything else in my life. Like I was, I remember when I first went to college, I was so stressed and I didn't know how to take care of myself as a human being that I gained a freshman instead of 15, which is what you normally get in from other people. You gain a freshman 15. I gained a freshman 100 pounds. So I went from 180 doing MMA when I was in high school to gaining 100 pounds and being 280 pounds as like a college freshman. And then once I got out, I was like, okay, well, it was actually VTubing that brought me out of that, surprisingly. Because I called myself a bisexual's wet dream. I wanted to hold myself to that standard. So I would exercise and I would like eat healthy. And I lost all the weight. Thank God. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm down the 80 pounds that I gained. And I'm at a pretty healthy weight that is very supportive to me at 6'2", you know?
That's really funny because I'm starting to get motivated to work out more for a completely different reason, and it's the fact that I want to cosplay Voxer.
I don't know if working out will help me to do that, but you know, maybe it'll help you to do that.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna lose weight. I want to cosplay that motherfucker. Like,
do
that's
it.
what I want to do.
Do it. Genuinely, anything that can motivate you to do something is a perfect way to do it. Like I like feeling pretty, even if I, you know, this is some people are not going to wrap their head around this. Even though I'm asexual, I still like looking handsome. I still like looking pretty, you know? It's a purely self-motivated thing. Anything that you have to motivate you that is a healthy way of motivation. It's not like, oh, I want to be able to go on a date. No, you wanting to cosplay yourself is a healthy motivation, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, good tangent from pathetic lesbianism.
I wanted to get away from that topic as that's possible. I didn't want to stir on that one. Need people to know that I'm actually cool and epic and not cringe.
Oh my God, no, being real is cool and epic a lot of the time too. It's nice to have a real conversation once in a while.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah.
I will give you an out of this topic because you mentioned, you know, Birdhaven, you mentioned your OCs, and I know you like OCs, and I know I like OCs. A lot of the money that I spend on
is this the OC section?
Is OCs, and I wanted to ask you about your long history with OCs, because I know that original characters are something a lot of people start off with, but a lot of people and artists don't always continue with their original characters, and they will instead look towards fan art, or they'll commercialize themselves to work for other people instead. So I want to hear, and this is purely about you, I want to know about your OCs and where they started and how you got them to where they are now.
Oh God, it is a long, long running history. Back in the day, I it actually starts back with the beginning of the art journey. After the Pokemon stuff, I made cringy little comics of. You wouldn't believe it, the ugly duckling.
Okay.
I still remember when I would draw comics. I wouldn't really take them seriously, but I would make a bunch of little cubes and I would draw a coherent story on pages upon pages. I wish I still had them because I would love to look at those. Which is why I always tell people, please preserve your old art. One day you'll want to look back and see the improvement you've done, and you'll feel good about it. But I then played Kingdom Hearts, and if you know Kingdom Hearts, you know about Organization 13.
How many did you give the robes to?
Only one.
Okay,
And it
that's
was
not
Voxer.
bad. That's not bad. The main one, okay.
Well, if you think about it, think about Voxer. So the way that Organization 13 works is that they are all names with an X in it. The reason is they're scrambled names with an X in it. So if you have, for example, Roxas, if you take out the X, it's Sora. It's just scrambled. Voxer is my real
Wait.
name with an X in it.
Wait. Roxas is Sora?
Yeah.
Like the name? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't realize
That's how Organization 13 names work.
Mind blown. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So Voxer is just my real name, Vero, Vero, with an X in it. And I never changed it. Ever.
You know
You
what?
want to see the silence?
You know what? Why the fuck not? It's a better naming sense than a lot of people. You know, at least you didn't name yourself Sakura. And there's no look, if your name's Sakura in the chat, that's fine.
I
No
know.
no shade. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes it's nice to hear people using like their own name for OCs sometimes, because I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but the way that Voxer came to be, back in the day, Voxer was actually not a guy. Voxer was a female character because I went off of like, yeah, they're your nobody, so they also shared the gender and stuff, and Voxer was my nobody, so that's what she was at the time. And then I decided Voxer's too much of a masculine name, and then I did something that I like to call the great OC mitosis. And suddenly, instead of one OC, I had two.
Okay.
So we have Voxer, and then we have Vero, which is, you know, the character you see on screen right now.
Okay.
That's how they were made.
They were made from a Kingdom Hearts Organization
Yes,
13
yes.
nobody transition.
Yeah.
You know, no, look. Think of it as inspiration. Think of it as
Yeah.
inspiration. It's good inspiration. It allows you to start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere.
I mean, it's true. The most funniest example I can give of an OC being its own entity, I had back then a character named Super Mushroom.
Why?
Oh boy. I don't know. Kid sees something, kid wants it to be cool, kid makes it.
Super mushroom. It's like when somebody takes like public domain properties and puts them in a horror movie out of nowhere.
I need to draw this I'm gonna draw this with my mouse, just so you see how Super Mushroom looked like.
Is Super
Because
Mushroom the mushroom from Mario in a hood? Like how
No.
Mickey Mouse comes in asking him at the door to darkness?
No, I will show you what Super Mushroom looks like. I'm drawing it with my mouse, and you're free to laugh because this is what he looked like here.
I'm scared.
Here you go. This is what Super Mushroom looked like. That was my OC.
Dude, this is like a fucking this is like a random Japanese shovelware game that has like their own mascot that is trying to like this is like legendary Starfy, dude. Like, what am I? Chat. Here, this is Mr. or Mrs. Super Mushroom.
This is just Super Mushroom.
This is gender neutral Super Mushroom, the OC. Oh, Super Mushroom. Oh, the potential that you had. To...
Yes.
So when's he coming into Birdhaven?
This is actually where I'm leading. He is in Birdhaven.
What the fuck do you mean?
So this is where taking old ideas and completely revamping them is actually something that I can teach people, because I always wanted to be a concept artist. And one of the things that you learn as a concept artist is to rehash ideas and to work over progress multiple times. And because of that cringe idea that I look at now fondly because it is so stupid, I created, if not the best fantasy creature in Birdhaven. And I'm going to show you exactly what that creature looks like right here.
Can you also explain Birdhaven to anyone who's unfamiliar with it?
Yes, of course. But first of all, there's the picture.
I'm grabbing it and I'm putting it up on screen.
So Birdhaven is my original webcomic. It is completely free to read at birdhavencomic.com. And it is based on my character Voxer, who is in this fantasy world that no longer has elves in it. And he was born as the only elf left, who is now facing a bunch of prejudice and a bunch of racism, and he's trying to figure out what happened to all of the elves. And in that, he goes on a journey of self-discovery and how to cope with his anger management issues.
I would have them too.
Because of the beauty of the world and preserving everything that's that the world has to offer, and learning about different cultures and creatures and all of that. And it is labeled as a action comic fantasy, but I would say it is more of a character study and character interaction story. I like to put a lot of wisdom and stuff in it. But it is also my playground for my creatures. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it on my Blue Sky, Joel, but I did just recently create 2 more creatures for the story, which have kind of gone crazy on Blue Sky, and it's these 2.
And what's this little mushroom name?
That's Super Mushroom. I just kept
You just kept the name Super Mushroom?
I kept
You
the name.
motherfucker.
Because I thought it was cute.
No,
yeah,
it's really cute. I just didn't expect you to keep the name Super Mushroom.
Yeah. I decided to turn them into actual, like, little, like, almost like gnome-like folk who live in forests and have, like, they're just, like, funny little fellas. Here's also one of their sheets. I love creating creatures. I am just so enamored with doing it.
Oh, I love this old fucking angry old man shroom. That's so cute.
But this is what I mean. It's like, you look at the old design and you're thinking, I'm gonna fucking throw that away. But sometimes you can take these old things and use them as inspiration to create something completely wholeheartedly new.
I love these.
Which is what, yeah.
It's like an owl griffin, right?
It's I call it an owl cat.
An owl cat? That's
Yes.
sick.
Yeah.
I love this next one that I'm about to put up on the screen too. This one is absolutely gorgeous. The larva version of it is so cute.
Yeah, that is the monarch killer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love creating creatures. It is really my ground for just creating things. What I think it should be people's stories. It's just your grounds to do what you think is cool, add what you want, because that's how you were going to tell a good story.
And the OCs all started from this. You know, you started with your one. It kind of started with Kingdom Hearts, and then it went on from there, and it grew.
Yeah,
and it grew.
I mean, yeah, most of my OCs were all inspirations by something else. The main three, Voxer, Vero, and more of a latecomer. Achi's more of a latecomer, but I would say he is more of he's, if not integral to the main group. He actually originates out of, oh boy, a video game named Aura Kingdom.
Have I heard of this game before? Is this like a niche video game, or is this super popular?
Oh boy. Maybe if you see Aura Kingdom, you would
Wait, why are you you're so nervous about this? Hold on, I'm looking it up. What is this?
It is a very bad game.
Oh my god, that's a mini skirt. Holy shit. How far up does that hike? Oh my god! It's like Perona from One Piece if they decided to fucking just go all in on the like monetization. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is the first
Aura
picture
Kingdom
that comes
sure
up.
Is a game.
This is the first picture that comes up when I searched up Aura Kingdom, everybody. This is Aura Kingdom 2 specifically.
Oh my god, is it? Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, brother.
It's okay. Look, sometimes it's fun to play games where some people have really tiny mini skirts. Holy shit!
That's
wait,
not the Aura Kingdom that I played. Aura Kingdom 1 is very, very different in style. It's still very moe anime style.
oh, it's an MMO.
Yeah, it's an MMO. Not a good one. Very pay to win. But that's where Achi originated from, and I was just like, I'm going to turn him into one of my OCs.
They're kind of cute.
Going to be
yeah. I can kind of see. I could see like. I feel like you should recreate this like Aura Kingdom thumbnail with your OCs in it. I think that'd be kind of cute.
Oh God, I don't think I could. I think I'd kill myself.
You can't say that. I stream on YouTube now. I think they'll kill me if they say that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's not Twitch only anymore. They're gonna kill me.
I forgot you were on
They're
YouTube.
gonna kill me.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Please don't look at that. Please.
YouTube, look away. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Sorry, I completely forgot. That's my bad.
I don't care. I've said it fucking explode a couple of different times. It's just funny. That's really cute. I like it that you're still doing it to this day where you take inspiration from things. I have a couple of OCs, but most of the time my OCs stem from wanting to make like chimeras of animals. But because I'm not super into like animal design or creature design, I normally make like anime girls or monster girls. And
it's what you like.
It is what I like. And I also like to preface whenever I make these things, I specifically try to make them more on the monster side because I don't want it to be hyper. And there's nothing wrong with sexualization of characters. I am an enjoyer of sexy characters from time to time. But one of the main and biggest things that is kind of my pet peeve is that Monster Girls, the first thing that comes up is the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, which is a pure NSFW piece of fiction about monster girls.
Yeah.
And if you talk about monsters, the first thing people think of is like the sex. Where I'm like, no, it's fun as a character design thing. It's fun as like just being able to make your characters into these different things. It's a really cool little practice that's cool to do. But I get the idea of taking the inspiration for those things. Like anytime you find inspiration from anything, I think that's really fucking cool. And now you have a whole story for it, which is something that a lot of people that do OC art never fucking do. You beat the executive dysfunction.
Do you want to know something incredibly funny?
What is it?
The last 3 months, I have created around 50 OCs.
Specifically for Birdhaven or just outside of Birdhaven?
Yep. I have an entire arsenal of OCs that I've created on stream for people to watch, and they are now part of my story.
You just added them in?
Yeah.
See, that's the fun thing about actually putting in the effort to make your OCs into a story, because then you can make more and just throw them in there. And then every single character in that story is an OC that you have a fondness for, and that's really impressive and fun. Lore is so cool. This is what I say when I say I love OCs. I spend most of my time at conventions and artist alleys, and every dime that I spend at a convention is normally spent looking at an artist alley booth and being like, do you have any OCs? Do you have any OC stuff? And every time I do, the artist stares blankly at me and blinks slowly like a cat. Like they're confused at the question. Like, what do you mean? Do I have OCs? You want OCs? Yes, I want OCs. Sell your OCs. I don't care if it doesn't sell well. I think every single booth should at least have one OC item. That way it at least gets out there, because I think that's cool as fuck.
I mean, I understand for the artist alley. It's a very rough, how do I say it? A very rough market, because people. I mean, I table at Artist Alley. I've done it for 3 years now, and unfortunately, even though I have a known name, it's just not as profitable, because people usually only care about the fan stuff, which is sad. It is.
Well, it's because it's like a
sad.
casual thing. A lot of the people that go to conventions are casual viewers of everything.
Yeah, but that's why you can't really. A lot of artists can't really afford to make OC stuff, because the price of merch is going up. The price of the tables is going up. Like, cons are getting really fucking bold, charging around $1,000 for tables now. They don't really have the luxury to put money into merch of their original stuff when they don't know it will sell.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why so many artists go after Genshin, go after Honkai, go after the big names.
Because it sells.
Because it sells. Which is a sad state of things, but I can't really fault the artists. They're just trying to survive.
I don't blame them. However, get like 5 stickers. And you know what?
Yeah.
If those sell out, get 6. And then keep slowly going up and seeing if you can get more. Find where it is.
I've seen artists who sell OC stuff from time to time, and it's nice. I mean, there are people who are interested in that kind of stuff, and I always recommend it. I understand it's rough and it's hard to think that people won't care, but some do, and I think those people matter.
I do matter. I'm the person that cares. It's me. Exactly. I'm the one who cares. I go to artist alleys, and I think whenever I go to a convention, I spend at least $3,000 in artist alley. Back when I had money. I'm a broke bitch now. But when I did have irreparably stupid amounts of money, because I didn't have to pay for a lot of things at the time, I would spend like $2,000 to $3,000 in artist alley, and 99% of my money would be spent on merch of my friends or OC merch. I would never buy fan art stuff except for Arlecchino Genshin Impact. And what I would do was I would go over and be like, do you have OCs, or do you have any VTuber stuff? And then I would buy that. And if you had stuff of me and it wasn't selling well, I would literally buy like half of their stock. I remember I went to an artist who was selling stickers of me, and everyone else seemed like to be doing well, but they maybe bought a little too many stickers of me. It was like, I think they bought like 140 or something, and I was like, I'm not that popular, but I bought like 40 of their stickers of just me.
Oh my god!
I don't know where to put them. I have nothing that I can do with them.
Why not give them away in the future?
I don't go outside.
Do you not go to other cons?
Not anymore. I haven't gone outside in 2 years. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I went to a convention last year. Once.
That's really sweet, though.
Really dude. Cute. But yeah, I always look forward to seeing people and what OCs they have. I will say a lot of people that have OCs are mostly just mascots for their tables, so they can get people to look at their table rather than actual OC. But I still buy stuff like that because I think it's cool. I don't know. It's just really fun to see what people make, and like you can see where their inspirations lie when they show you their OCs, and I'm a big fan of that, and I think it's a very sweet thing, because as somebody that I have OCs, or I used to have more OCs, but I haven't really done anything with them. I mean, this this doll has been like my one and only OC for a while now, and then I kind of took it over, right? Like this used to have its own lore, and it still does. It's still in my VTuber lore. Like that's the only. You have a book, you have a novel, you have a comic. I have lore videos.
Yeah.
Which is wildly expensive, but it's worth it because it slowly is starting to get people into the lore of my character. And that's how I explore it.
It's fun. I mean, I know it's a hard market. Like a lot of people are very worried that people just don't care about OCs. But I think, and I don't want to like toot my horn a little bit too much. I think I'm a good example of if you're passionate enough, a lot of people will care.
Or you just shove it down their throats enough, and then they eventually start caring.
Oh yeah, that's
Looks at my own chat.
I say so. Fuck, I talk about it so much, and I feel like people. I think people only like it because I'm so fucking obnoxious about it.
No, be obnoxious. Fuck them. Read Birdhaven. Watch my lore video. I don't fuck them.
Yeah,
I want to talk about it.
Yeah, but there's nothing. It's the same with when I was tabling at Leipziger Buchmesse. The artist to my right, she was selling stuff of her own OC, and I approached the table and was like, "Hey, can you tell me more about her?" And when people see that they can talk about their OCs, they always light up, and I don't think I'll ever get enough of that. It's like immediate serotonin.
It's so cute. I remember specifically there was this one time where I was I was like walking around in the little robots, right? Where the VTuber robot, and it was on a stream, and the entire stream I might have been called obnoxious for it, but I was with friends and I was just like, show me your OCs. Do you have any OCs at your table? And I remember this one girl had two OCs that were like lovers. And they were like Toxic Yuri, and it was the cutest thing in the world because they literally sat there and talked to me about it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And my friends are just sitting there probably annoyed out of their fucking mind because they want to go buy shit. And I'm like, no, this is what we will enjoy. This is peak. You don't understand. It's genuinely really nice. And I would like more people, especially people that aren't VTubers, because I want people to understand, if you have an OC that you really like, I think you should become a VTuber. If you don't know how you're going to show your OC off to the world, but you really like OCs and you want to show it off, I think becoming a VTuber is the perfect way of doing that. I mean, like, I wasn't planning to do anything with my OC ever. I made my doll, and I was like, this is their backstory in my head, and I think it's really cool because I like the idea of golems and maid creations, homunculi. And I was like, well, I'm a VTuber and lore videos are a thing. Some people do them. So, and it's also kind of an untapped market, even though I'm going to be real, a lot of VTuber audiences don't give a shit. They don't care about lore videos, unfortunately. But you know what people do like, Shen? Animatics. Now,
yeah, they do.
The next thing
animations.
The next thing that you do is you lie to people. So, my solution to the problem that I was having with lore videos was I lie, and I title my YouTube videos that are lore videos. Instead of titling it a lore video, I write PorcelainMaid animatic. And if you look at my recent videos on YouTube and you look at the last couple of lore videos, you might notice a viewership difference between them, because the Blockhead lore video has 30K views, but you look at the Porcelain Guard, quote unquote, animatic, and it has 50,000 more views.
Yep. I see. You figured out the algorithm.
So, I think the niche that I'm building out for myself, and the thing that I recommend other people that like VTubers or the artists or people with OCs to do, is to become a VTuber and start doing lore videos. I think genuinely every artist should be a VTuber. It's such a good way to promote yourself, and again, easier way to do like OC stuff than to make a whole cool ass comic if you don't have the mental fortitude of a pathetic lesbian to be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree in a way, but personally, I don't want to be a VTuber. I like having my PNG tubers, because I can just do shit, like this. Or,
you are an adult. You can just do shit.
Or this.
Oh yeah.
I can just do that.
Oh yeah. Well, I can. So two can play at this game, young lady.
Yeah.
Pow. Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me one
Anyways,
minute.
I can also be a cat. Whoa!
Two can play at this game. You're not getting me.
Yeah, but do you have more from? Can you also be another completely different kind of character?
Yeah, I can. I'm a horse now.
I see. Okay. I see. I'm sorry, I didn't know your name.
You underestimated my power.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool, but like, the problem for me is that while VTubers are highly impressive, they're too much effort for me.
I was actually gonna ask you if you've ever wanted to get a model.
No, I have a model. It was gifted to me. I didn't commission it or anything, but a fan made it for me, and she's very cute. And I use her for occasions for like the Game Awards.
You used it for the Game Awards specifically?
Mm-hmm. Content where I don't play video games or do anything, because that's when I can focus on actually reacting. Because we all know, and you know, that with VTubing, you have to do a lot of management also with your body and your face and your facial expressions. You kind of have to put
I over-exaggerate myself a lot.
Yes. You have to like overdo it, and I get tired of that after 30 minutes.
You really?
Yes, it makes me so fucking tired.
I kind of get that. I have a resting bitch face, so I'm very emotive for somebody that never moves their facial muscles normally.
Yeah, and I also like to just be able to swap between ideas. I don't know if you know, but during my subathon that went on for 69 days.
Congratulations.
Yes, 69 days.
You hit sex. Proud of you.
Yes, I did. I drew one PNG tuber every single day.
Were they all used? Did you use them?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Every single PNG tuber was made in the morning and used for that entire day.
It is really interesting that you say that, because I actually do know somebody that does something similar. There's a streamer named Skullvolver, and they also stream. They don't have a model. They use a PNG tuber. And granted, some of them, I know some people use them in a very crazy sense where they'll have a PNG tuber, but it's the same PNG tuber with like a fuck ton different expressions, and they just swap them. But one of the things that you can do with PNG tubers that's really cool is it is easier to just make a PNG tuber specific to whatever you're doing for that stream. So like if you want to, if you're playing a specific video game, you're just like, I'm just going to make this specific to the game so it matches the theme. And that is something that I really do relish. I think it's really sick. There you go.
I did this for Pocopia.
You did do this. This one did fit. You had one for Final Fantasy as well, right?
I have multiple for Final Fantasy. As said, I use this one. This one only works when you have it like right on the side of a. No.
You're doing a mimicry. You're doing a miming thing. You're in the middle of a Costco parking lot. And you found the invisible barrier.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually can't leave that parking lot. That's actually the boundary line.
Oh God! Yeah, I made this one for Voxer's birthday, I think.
That one's cute.
This one I did for Final Fantasy when I was playing with Volpixie.
Oh. Wait, were you like the companion then when Volpe was playing?
Yeah. I have this one for when I was playing Mario Kart.
I love that you keep the colors. That's really cute.
Yeah, I keep making it just different bureaus.
It's a branding thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I have so many of these, like so fucking many. Like I had one that was like a mouse. I had one that was a slime girl. I had, oh my god, there's so many, Joel.
I like the one that you have on now. I don't know, what was this one originally for?
This one was actually also for a Final Fantasy 14 thing. They are based on, fucking, oh god, what are they called again? They're like little clockworks, like things.
Like
mammoths.
almost like a little toy, like little toys, little minions.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're looking for the actual name of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're called mammoths, and you can basically summon them. In like they usually are based on like characters in the game, that you can just like have follow you around.
That's so
They're
cute.
just little minions. Yeah.
I don't have a giant keyblade in the back of my fucking stomach.
Well,
though.
because I'm a fucking loser.
Okay, great way to start a sentence. Yeah.
I play Voxer in Final Fantasy 14, and I write a completely different story for him there because it's a different universe, and I killed Vero off.
What, you
Vero's
killed?
dead.
Wait, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, Vero's dead in 14 because it's feelings more.
I think it's cool. I think it's nice to role play and like immerse yourself into a video game.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So the reason that this mammoth exists is just to have like Voxer remember his dead sister with a mammoth.
That feels fucked up. That feels a little. It is. that feels like yes, my dead family member. Let me get a tiny toy shaped like them that will follow me around.
I mean, yeah.
This feels they need therapy. That feels like a therapist thing. That feels like something a therapist should probably dig into.
More than just therapy.
Oh, get this brother a fucking McDonald's meal or something, man. Get them fixed. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, he's so full of trauma. Slaps the roof of this boy. I fit so much trauma into that guy.
I wonder if this is just a thing that we all like doing. Is there an OC artist that just doesn't decide to throw trauma into the wind of their character? I wonder how many people out there have not decided to fill all of their OC backstory with trauma. I wonder what it is in human nature that makes us really attracted to like tragedy for a character.
I have an answer for that might not be right what you're thinking of, but characters that you create are usually always an extension of yourself. Mm-hmm. And the process of creating a character is you can funnel your experiences and the way that you cope with them into a character. It is something that a lot of people don't really want to face. But for example, I give Voxer so much trauma because I don't know where to funnel my own insecurities or the things that have traumatized me in my life. So I let Voxer experience a few things so I can work through them myself as well, mm-hmm. and give it a much better outcome. And sometimes it's just fun.
I like that you gave them a better outcome because in my lore, which has not been explored on stream or on screens yet, because my part 2 lore videos. Mm-hmm. Oh God, I just remembered how much money it's gonna cost.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's like 130 panels, which is like.
Oh my God.
It's like 5 minutes, and that's all. I like that you did that because I have not given a good outcome. I like the idea of no happy endings sometimes. It's a personal favorite of mine, yeah, where things are not, let's say, happy, but they're all right. I like endings where things are not necessarily happy, but things are going to be okay.
I wish I could give you an answer to that, but I will be giving away a little bit too much for Birdhaven.
I know how you feel. Slip. It's okay. We can't talk about either of these things because otherwise it just gets into a whole thing.
Because if I say what kind of endings I'm into, suddenly people will know what kind of ending I'm writing for Birdhaven.
I want you to know, chat. I want you to know whatever ending I say only applies to Domia the doll, not me. Me, I'm Joel. I'm not a part of my lore. The whole point of my lore is that I'm some fuck-ass dude that took over the body of somebody whose lore that we're exploring in the lore videos themselves. You're not going to see me, Joel, in lore videos actively participating because I think I'll be honest, I find it cringe to put myself in those scenarios. It's not cringe for other people to do it, but when I do it to myself, it's cringe. So I'm just some fuck-ass clown. But the actual good parts of the lore is like the past that you are already, we already are away from. That's why I like that. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I became a VTuber is that my lore kind of shaped itself around me being a VTuber in the first place. Like I didn't become a VTuber out of the lore that I already had. I morphed it to be one and the same where I'm not a participant, right? Like I don't have to roleplay. I don't have to change my personality. I'm not a direct participant in my own lore. It is all purely in the past, and I am just like the viewer that's experiencing now, which is what I personally like a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Do you actually have a story? Do you have a favorite story that kind of inspires you a lot now to this day? Is it going to be Kingdom Hearts, or is it something different now?
Hello, everybody. You should all read and watch Witch Hat Atelier.
How long is it? Because I know it just got an anime, right? How long has it been out?
Witch Hat Atelier was released in 2015, I think.
God, Jesus Christ!
And the very first chapter actually inspired me to get started on Birdhaven.
Really?
Yes.
Must be a fucking inspiring first chapter. God damn.
It is. It is one of the most gorgeous mangas ever created, I would say.
I can't remember the last time I read a first chapter of something where I was like, this is peak. It normally takes like 10 chapters for me to get into anything nowadays.
I mean...
I saw some bits of the anime. It looks really good.
As much as I love the anime, and I think the anime looks gorgeous, there is just nothing that compares to actual incredible comic and panel and dialogue work of Shirahama. They
can't translate that into anime a lot of the time.
No, they can't. If you want to see like an actual gorgeous crosshatch style, Shirahama's work is fucking phenomenal. Another story that inspired me to get started on just doing Birdhaven is Mob Psycho 100.
Also peak. I am so proud of that motherfucker for their improvement in their art. It is so cool to see.
But Mob Psycho 100 specifically is because at the beginning, you can see that one is a terrible artist.
And he gets better. He gets better. It's cool. It's really cool to see.
He does. But, and this is the thing that's important.
He's great at composition.
I think not only the composition, it shows that no matter your skill level in art, you can still tell an incredible story, because Mob Psycho 100 has one of the most gut-wrenching stories, especially for an autistic person to experience, to figure out who you are and allow yourself to be happy.
I never thought about it, but Mob does kind of have like a very relatable complexion to autistic people.
Yes.
Never
100%.
hit me in the head there, but now that I'm thinking about it, he does kind of fit really well into that archetype.
Yeah. And that's why I'm so inspired by Witch Hat Atelier, which is a love story to art and craft, and telling you that if you get started, you too can master it. And also Mob Psycho 100, which is a story that is very character driven and in the real world is created by someone who, despite their artistic talent, still wanted to tell a story. And you combine both of those, and it got me just kickstarted into saying, why am I waiting for perfection when I can just tell the story now? Because the story will grow with me.
This is the same conversation as earlier with the weight loss, where it's like, why force yourself to do something after you hit a goal when you should be doing it while also trying to hit that goal at the same. Oh, whoops. showed Aura Kingdom again. Why wait? Why wait, basically? And you know what? I will be honest. It's easy for me to sit here and tell this to you guys, right? It's easy for me to be here and be like, this is the right thing to do. I still do things like that. You know, it's in human nature to know the right thing to do, but still not do it all the time. I get it. I understand. But sometimes you just kind of need a swift kick in the ass and just like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I should stop. It's like the same emotional beat as like when you're at your lowest and you look at yourself and you're like, I fucking hate how I am right now. And then you immediately just get a swift like change in your personality where the next day you're like that. And I do that all the time where I'm like super depressed. And then the next day I'm like, that was stupid. And then I just try to kick my ass in gear.
It's hard, but like that's a human thing. Like we feel so terrible, and I do it also. I have a lot of hard times where whenever I get to my lowest low, I feel like nothing can make it better, and I try not to lash out. I try not to make irrational decisions, because once you feel better, you kind of just sit there and you lean back and you're like, that's stupid.
It really is the emotional beat of like, this isn't helping. Well, that was dumb. Well, fuck it. It may be bad, but why should I like sulk and make my life worse instead of like doing things that I like at least?
I also think it's important to let yourself be sad sometimes. I think the worst thing you can do is bottle it all up. I think sometimes it's okay to accept that what you're going through is bad, and you shouldn't try and push yourself down for it. Sometimes you just gotta feel, and you'll feel better afterwards after letting it out.
It's always after I make the 3 a.m. tweet where I'm like, guys, I feel like shit. And then immediately afterward, it's okay. Here's the thing. Maybe it's because I'm a man and the way I grew up with like masculinity. But this always happens where I will feel like absolute shit. And then as soon as I let it out by making a tweet or a blue sky, I'm gonna call them tweets. I'm not calling them whatever the fuck they say. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not. But as soon as I make some kind of public post about my mental health, and this is gonna sound really bad and unhealthy, but it almost like embarrasses me. So like I get embarrassed, and then the next day I feel much better. So it's like I have let myself feel that emotion. I almost feel embarrassed and shy about feeling those emotions, but people still send me support. And then the next day I'm back to normal. And I'm like, that was dumb. I feel better now. I shouldn't let that feeling overtake me.
It's hard to balance, because in a way I do the same thing, but I think it's just sometimes we as people, especially when we're, and I'm not saying you are, but when we're alone and when we feel alone in our thoughts and our emotions, for us, especially as content creators, the easiest way to find that camaraderie or that sense of belonging is to just post. Because for like, even though it's not healthy, that's the fastest gratification you can get through that sadness.
Yeah.
And once you've gotten that hit, not that dopamine hit, but that like that feeling that people like care, and you've had that sleep, and you sit there and the next day you think, wow, I feel kind of bad for relying on my audience like that.
It is that weird like shame that kicks my ass back into gear. Like I it's almost like I need to publicly shame myself or publicly embarrass myself to make my brain reset and like go back to feeling a little bit better. It's like it really is like a mentality reset for me.
For me, I think it's just because I personally desperately don't want to bother my friends, so I go
bother my audience.
I go and bother my audience instead. But so many people have said that, as cringe as it sounds, a lot of people really like that kind of like that deeper look, that humanity. I know it sounds parasocial, but
there's nothing wrong with it, because there are levels to being in a community, and it's not necessarily parasocialism, you know.
And a lot of people say they understand, they kind of feel kind of seen to know that we also just like feel the same way because sometimes people can't really talk about this stuff because it's so hard to find a grounds to start. Mostly because they maybe not have the audience, maybe they just have like the same friends that they talk to. So having like a larger audience in one condensed space, being able to talk about that, people feel a lot more connected.
You know, that's such a funny thing that you say, because it truly is. Anytime that I make one of those posts, half of the people in the post replies are not patting me on the back and being like, they're there, it's okay, buddy. Half of them are just people that completely are in the same scenario as me, where they're like, wow, seeing you feel like shit makes me feel better when I feel like shit, because I'm glad that somebody bigger than me also feels the same way. And it's like, you know, I'm happy that it helps you, but also this is not what I posted this for.
But weirdly enough, when I think about it afterwards, I kind of feel better about it too, because it's so easy to start and be sorry, I sound like a fucking moron.
No. You sound like a human,
so
not a moron.
It's really hard to start going into that self-doubt and being like, why did I show that side of me? Why am I so embarrassing? But in the end, you did just, even unintentionally, create a connection between you and your audience.
Yeah. And that's good. I think it's a nice thing. It's a nice, like, wholesome thing to share that experience with other people. This is going to be a little bit of another tangent here, because I do want to ask you, since we already started talking about games and we talked about stories that you like, do you have some video games that you really like or you find inspiration from? And I feel like I know what one of them might be. Go on, Shen. Tell the class what is one of the games that inspires you very much. Go on, tell them.
I like to play. I like to play with my dolls in my little video game called Final Fantasy 14.
Bring it over for show and tell.
If I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna shock a lot of people, I don't actually play video games. I only play video games for stream and as my job. I do not play video games outside of it.
I can't believe that you're a faker. I can't believe it.
I'm being genuine when I say I don't actually enjoy video games. I play them on stream. I cannot touch them off stream.
What does that mean by you can't enjoy them? Like you can't enjoy them off stream?
I just don't care for video games. That sounds fucking insane, I know, but I think it's because I've connected playing video games so much with my job that whenever I think about playing a video game, I'm just like, oh, wow, I'm losing out on content. I can't sit still, and I could be sitting here and talking to my audience while playing a video game instead.
But you can't. So okay, that's a different thing. Because I know a lot of content creators that feel that way, where they don't want to. They have this feeling of missing out on content. But you don't enjoy. You're not connecting to them or enjoying it when you are streaming either.
No, I am. I mean, when I stream, it's not like I fucking hate video games. It's just that I don't do it off stream because it's not one of my interests.
That's fine, but surely you played video games growing up that you could connect with.
I did. But also, yes, but also no.
What?
Here's some deep cut.
You're gonna need to explain this, little miss. You're gonna need to explain this before I call the police on you.
When you grow up in Germany, where there's not a lot of games coming to Germany very fast, you end up watching others play video games on YouTube.
The Markiplier scenario.
Yes. It is just unfortunate. We live in I live in a very rural town in Germany. And
I can tell. Look at your background.
Yo, I'm at the Costco. I was kidding. But we live in a very secluded part here in Germany. And Germany has always been very, very behind on a lot of stuff. We did still have games, but like back in the day, we were fucking years behind with showing like popular songs in the radio and stuff. And our internet was fucking abysmal. I had to watch YouTube videos on 240p. Always. I couldn't watch videos without it buffering every 5 seconds. No, the German. We also had a lot of censorship back in the day.
I remember the German Naruto opening.
Everybody most Germans might remember GEMA, if you're older, where they would copyright block all of the fucking songs. So you could almost 90% of YouTube was just cut off from Germany. But I didn't play games because we also weren't really we didn't really have money when growing up. I had my Nintendo DS, I had my Pokemon Pearl, I've had my Pokemon Platinum, and then there wasn't really much afterwards. I played Little Big Planet, sure, but I was a depressed kid. All I did was watch YouTube videos, so I didn't really actually play games. I only really connected with games again when I was 17 because Overwatch came out.
What did you connect with, Tracer? Weird. You were like, damn, holy fuck. Oh, no, Widowmaker.
No, I always played games because friends invited me to play them. But I was never a gamer myself. I never really played games for the game aspect.
I'm surprised Overwatch was the one that got you. I'm assuming that's just because you played with friends.
With friends, yes. And then it turned into the content route. And ever since then, I've just played games. I mean, that's why when people ask me if I've played a game, my answer will always be no. I've never played any of the old games. I've never played Spyro. I've never played Sonic the Hedgehog. I've never played I've actually also never played Super Mario games at all.
Same. I get yelled at. I've never touched I've never played a Mario game besides Party and Kart.
Yeah. So all of these games that people have nostalgia with and they ask if I've played them, I have not.
I get that. I feel like it's such an interesting thing. Not to. Okay, look, this is gonna sound like I'm quarantining you, right? Like you're not like I'm sending you to a different dimension. I'm putting you into like a little lockbox to like in a terrarium to look at and see what you do. But like it's always super fun and interesting when you find somebody that has never played video games before. It's almost like finding a little unpolished gem, and you can steal them away and show them your favorite video games and use them for React content, which is what I do with Halo, where I kidnap people and force them to play like my favorite video games to see how they react to it. I think that's fun. I honestly think that is better for that makes you like prime time for content, if I'm being real. Like people can just kidnap you and show you their favorite games. And you just turn into like this reaction piece.
I do have the issue, and this is why I am falling out of love with playing video games for streams, is also my undiagnosed ADHD that I know is ADHD because it's quite literally ruining my life. But I can't get diagnosed. The waiting list here is so long, and they only open it for a day once in the entire year. It's fucking bizarre. This is the one horrible part about living in this godforsaken part of Germany. I cannot get diagnosed no matter how hard I try.
Do you need to be diagnosed to get prescriptions?
Yes.
That was a stupid question. I don't know why I asked that. That was fucking stupid. That was fucking stupid. Why did I? No shit, dumbass. Fucking streamer. Why don't you go back and get an education, dipshit? Holy fuck. Why did I ask that? What the fuck? It's the same in it's the same in the US.
Joel, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, but I can't get diagnosed, and I mean, I'm still looking really hard for options, but I just noticed that it's gotten worse. It's gotten so bad that when I'm locked in on streaming, I don't even notice when people sub or donate anymore. And
to be fair, that's hard sometimes. That's hard to do sometimes because there's so many fucking activity feed filters, right? And like it goes by really fast, and I missed a couple of raids, and I didn't say anything to them because it was a collab, and then I'll miss like subs, and then there's like watch streaks, and then there's like the Twitch redeems, and then on YouTube there's other thing. YouTube there's memberships and there's supas, and then the YouTube chat is hard to read because everyone in YouTube has a small little fucking font for their little heads, and you guys have your profile pictures, and I'm like, I'm not gonna identify you guys with your fucking profile pictures because you could be changing your you know what? Everyone in YouTube type 1.
I'm starting to suspect you maybe also have ADHD. No, I'm just kidding.
I have ADD actually, which is dead. They got rid of it. They killed my diagnosis, so it's actually gone.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I genuinely every single time I miss subs and donations. It's one of the reasons that I know people don't sub or donate as much anymore is because I just don't notice it. And I'm not even saying that as a complaint. I feel like I deserve that because I feel horrible when I miss a donation. I feel horrible when I miss a sub, but it's just I cannot control my brain to notice them. Because I'm so locked in on what's happening on stream. And every single time I end my stream, I feel awful. I feel so bad. Like, I can't control it.
Have you ever thought about doing it some of the Hollow Star Boys way where they leave it all to the side and then they do a stream where they just thank it, or they do it at the end of the stream instead?
Oh God, I think.
Would you explode if you did that?
I would explode, I think. I just feel really bad because
I think it's.
I don't know.
Look, I think as long as you say that, as long as people are aware of that when they sub to you, I think it's totally fine. That way you don't. It lessens the load on you if they're aware that you might not see it. Because look at you, you're 3 apples tall. How can they blame you?
I know. I mean, no, because
You're just a little creature.
Yeah, for me it's hard though because I feel for me the people who support my streams are the people like. Not that I'm saying that the people who just watch my streams are not as important. They are, but you know the people who give an extra amount just for you. I want them to be acknowledged, and I can't even manage that. What kind of streamer am I?
No,
like,
look. It's totally okay. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I have this might sound like I'm just bullshitting, but I have the exact same issues where I will go to bed and I might have missed one person gifting me a sub or giving me a subscription, and I feel like a piece of shit because I will read everyone else, and then I remember in my head, I wake up, imagine me in my bed sheets, covers all over me, I'm like happily asleep, and then my eyes shoot open. I fucking forgot Justin Noodles Man just subbed to me. Oh my God, they resubbed for 4 months. I'm fucked, I forgot to say thank you.
Yeah.
No, but realistically, I have done that before where I will sub to somebody, and if they miss my sub, I might be like, damn, no hi, but I don't, me personally, and I don't know if it's because of that, I'm not going to hold it against them. And as long as that person comes back the next day, I just try to remember and say, hey, thanks for the sub the other day, or thank you guys in general. And there's also general statements that you can make. There's blanket statements that I make all the time where I'm like, hey guys, thank you guys for all the subs today. I really do appreciate it. I saw all of them, even if I didn't individually acknowledge each one, you know, like, it's fine. I think you're too harsh on yourself for being different than other streamers. I actually don't even think it's that different. I think a lot of streamers do that in the first place too. And I think you're being a little too mean to yourself for missing a sub or two.
I know.
And I'm sure that your viewers understand that too.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. It's just like a personal thing for me, especially with how unfortunate my life used to be. I don't want I don't want to come over as that person that's like doesn't seem like they care, even if just unintentionally. Because I do care. I care a lot.
I think you saying that shows care. I think you saying that shows care. Showing regret, showing remorse over missing something like that shows care.
If someone only wants to, I mean, I would say that's true, but like, it's still something. I can't say I fault people for maybe wanting to be noticed for subbing. I can't fault that. That is just human to hopefully have like a streamer be like just saying thanks. I get that. I don't know. I can't really say that I think those people are bad.
You know what the solution for this is?
Yeah.
Really fucking obnoxious and loud alerts. Hey,
really fucking
hey!
jump scare the shit out of me.
Shen, there's a sub. Shen, there's a sub. Shen, quick! Just really overly long and super loud alerts that just get your attention.
Hold on, I'm gonna quickly download the stream.
Air horns, everything. Alert! You have a sub.
Just have someone be like, Shen, stop being ADHD. There's a sub. There's a sub. There's a sub.
Shenpai, subscription alert. Shen.
Yeah, but that's gonna become obnoxious so fast, even the viewer.
It's gonna cause them to not. You know what? Problem solved. It causes them not to sub anymore.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel. I just feel a little bad. I know that a lot of my viewers don't really care, but I care.
I go to your streams and I'll say hi, and I won't even expect you to see me sometimes. I'll just be like, hi, and then I'm like, somebody in the chat will see it, and that'll be fine enough for me. I just want to go in and show support, even if the streamer doesn't necessarily see me all the time.
Oh, same. Yeah, same.
And I think,
like to just say
I
hi.
think it's nice. Yeah, just I like saying hi. I don't message people, right? I'm not gonna send you a message and be like, hi Shen, hope you're having a good day. I'm not gonna send that. I don't do that kind of thing. But I'll go to your chat when you have like 7 people in the fucking group call that I know you're not gonna be able to read the chat, and I'll be like, hi Shen, and then I'll just leave because I know you're not gonna see it. But I'll be like, I just want to say hi anyways. And if you do, great. If you don't, that's fine.
Wait, that explains why you never respond to me when I'm saying what the fuck? What? You hated me?
No, I go in. Why would I be there in the first place if I hated you?
Just saying like, oh, hi, zero. I actually remember you did come in and say hi, and I did respond to you, and then you never responded back. I felt so offended. I'm just kidding.
I probably heard it, and I was like, good, confirmation. All right, time for me to go. My work is done.
No, I don't think I've ever was mad at you.
I like doing that. I like doing that because I know that a lot of my friends will play stuff that I'm not super interested in for their stream.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I won't necessarily stay, but I like just coming by and showing up and being like, hello, I hope you're having a good day.
I have not forgotten about you.
Yeah, I still like you. I still think you're cool. This is my hello to remind you of that I still think of you. It's like a forlorn, like toxic, doomed Yuri. Like I'm just like, I still think about you sometimes.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
That's the best way of describing it, honestly. Like it's a drive-by chat.
True. A drive-by chat. And then we never see each other again until right now.
Well, look, I still work on it, okay? I do my best to kidnap people from time to time. This is the only thing that I do for collabs.
Joel, that was a self-stab.
It's okay.
I'm so bad at messaging people.
Don't have to, because I also don't like messages.
Oh my god! Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, no. That doesn't say you can't message me. I still like messages occasionally.
You just said you don't like being messaged, so I won't.
No. Okay. I don't like when I have too many messages piled up. And most of the time, every 3 days, I'll have like 34 messages that have piled up that I have to sit down and respond to one by one.
Damn, popular over here.
It's not popularity because none of them.
A day.
No. All of those messages are like work. It is not because people like me, it's because of work. It's either like an editor saying, hey, I need you to pay me. Or like
god, yeah,
thumbnail artist being like, hey, I need you to pay me. Or like somebody being like, hey, where I think it'd be cool to hang out, and then we never hang out. Or like someone telling me that I need to voice act or audition for something, or a sponsor. It's never anything cool. It's never anything cool. I can guarantee you that.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, yeah. What's that like being busy? Oh, very curious.
Shut the fuck up. You have your own book. You have your own fucking comic.
Oh man, what's that like?
What's that like being busy? You literally have your own comic to work on. God, I would love that.
Me having drawn like fucking 41 pages in like a week.
Me pretending that I've gone back into drawing, doing practices, and then stopping practicing. At the start of the year, I did really well. At the start of the year, I was doing practice art every day. At the end of every day after my exercise, I would draw right before bed. And I haven't drawn in a very long time. I did make a new character. I made a new VTuber because I like, since I don't have time to make OC lore anymore for new things.
Yeah.
I instead make characters and then give them out to people as VTubers, and I hope that they use it for like cool things, which is really fun to do. I made a new one. Their name is Crunch. They're one of the kids in the chat. They're an origami crane, and I showed you them.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I showed you them recently, and I was like, look at my new child. Look at my baby.
Yeah, very cool. No, genuinely very cool design. Yeah.
Look at my androgynous little Scottish baby. I love that. One of my favorite things about making VTubers and giving it out to people is that they kind of take on the form of the person that they're given to.
Oh yeah.
Which is really fucking fun. And I actually find more enjoyment out of it than I do coming up with my own OC lore nowadays, where I just like, I like making the character design and watching the lore form around the person that it's given to, which is really fun. Like, one of the things is personalities, right? So I made a Leviathan, and I gave it out to somebody, and their personality was like perfect for this like almost dissociative like under the sea giant fish. Because when I think of a Leviathan, I would think of like a lazy creature that almost filter feeds and doesn't survive for that long, and has this almost like tired sound to them. And that was perfect around the person that I gave it to, because it's literally how they act. And I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool. I feel like a casting director. That's awesome.
That's really cute.
Have you ever thought about just like making an OC and then throwing it out to the world to see what other people can do with it? Like,
I have.
You have, like, just throwing it at somebody as like an adoptable and seeing if they turn into a VTuber with it? Because it's really kind of cool. It's like fun.
I mean, I've thought about like just creating characters, and I mean we actually have done something similar before. It was actually for the subathon, and we did OC creating for charity. And I think I still have some of the files I can show you.
I would love to see.
We had like 3 to 4 artists just creating one OC out of a singular prompt, and then we auctioned them off to people in chat, which was genuinely one of the coolest things we've done, I think, ever.
Dude, it's fun. I give away VTuber designs all the time. It's a fun feeling to see what you can pull from it.
Yeah, but here are 4 character designs that I was personally very proud with that we've auctioned
Show me
off.
the beauties.
There you go.
Show me the children. Oh my god, this first one is so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And these now belong to other people.
Other
It's so
people, I
weird to
might be
think about
showing
it.
some of your OC. Oh my god, this third one. Fuck, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you can show this to
You hit me
people.
with the AoE Riz on the third one. Chat, take a look at these. These are some of the OCs that were given away during the auction. Auction? Oh my fucking god, I'm
Auction.
having a stroke. Jesus Christ.
Oxygen auction.
Look at these. Look at how cute they are. This first one is so adorable. I can see that as like a video game character.
Yeah, the person who actually won the auction said they actually were thinking of maybe like doing like a video game with them, starting like video game design.
All of these are perfect designs for like games. Honestly, a lot of your designs have this like not I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say simplicity, but they work very well in a bunch of different mediums, and they're not like too complicated where it would be impossible to animate, right? A lot of your designs have this like I know simplicity isn't like a rude thing to say. It's a very skillful thing to be able to do, but you make them so clean, and it lends itself to so many different mediums, which is so cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I work and create characters to be drawn over and over again for a comic. So when the characters become too complicated, I'm not doing my job correctly.
I don't. I'm maximalist. I love adding so many details that it becomes fucking impossible for us. Do you know how many times I've commissioned my art or my characters and I get I get upcharged?
Oh God.
I love making characters that'll get me upcharged. It's my favorite thing. Blah. Yeah. Make me pay more for my character design.
I will also send you a few of the OCs that I've created to just show you like what I've created on stream recently. There's a few that people really like, so I'm just like picking. There's a few of them.
At least it's upcharged instead of a denial. You say that, Ray. You say that, Chet. But like, I've had let's say 3D model. I wanted to get a 3D model of my PorcelainMaid, and it upcharged it by like $4,000.
Oh my God.
So I went from a 10K model to $14,000, and I was like, maybe having a dress isn't so good. Maybe having a gothic Lolita dress with a bunch of rips and ball joints wasn't the best idea for VTuber.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
Here's like some of them that I've created on stream.
Are these the ones that you? These aren't. Was this from your subathon, or you just do these like for fun on stream?
These are the OCs I talked about that I made like in the span of the last 3 months.
Oh my gosh, you made so many. Man, this is so sick. I used to love making. Oh, Shen, you would have loved Waifu Wheel.
What do you mean?
You would have. Well, it was a Waifu Wheel was a collab that I used to do where I would put a bunch of character traits given to us by our chats on a wheel, spin the wheel 3 times, and whatever it landed on was what we would make. Yeah. And
I mean, that's basically how I made some of these characters. I would pick out people in chat to just give me like a word to describe something.
I'll show you some after I show these on stream. Chat, these are some of the OCs that Chen has been making on stream. I love these.
Thank you for showing them off.
What? You don't have to be thankful. I like showing off. I told you, OCs are my passion. Goddamn virus.
Yeah, they're a special race called the Vanoa. They're dragon people.
Oh my God. The draw me like your French girl pose is crazy.
Yeah, I've created quite a lot of characters.
An extensive amount.
There's way more. There's way more, but I won't send them all to you. There's too many.
I'll show some Waifu Wheel stuff.
Yes, please.
These are old. Well, okay, here are some characters that I've done recently. This is my Goblin Shark character. And as you can see, I live by maximalism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the details.
I live by maximalism, like the sick fuck that I am.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of details in the skin.
Oh
my God.
You just wait. You want to? Here's a spider.
Uh-oh.
You just wait. I love too many
God.
details that would never be able to be rigged.
Jesus Christ.
I love details where somebody would upcharge you $1 billion to even try to draw that concept. Yeah. Go fuck myself.
God.
This is not OC. But like here let me grab Waifu Wheel for you. This is This is a little bit older, so no judgment on me, chat. These are older drawings that I did a long time ago. So don't look at any of my mistakes. But as you can see, you take 3 traits on the wheel and then you make an amalgamation of different character traits.
Yeah.
And sometimes sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're really bad. But it's always fun and it's a good practice to do. I personally think 3 is like the maximum amount of traits you can put in a character unless you're really skilled.
Yeah.
But yeah, OCs are fun, and I think more people should take a shot at drawing them, especially if you're an artist.
Yep. It's. I mean, you can tell that I wanted to be a concept artist because you have to be careful about not doing.
What do you mean wanted? You are a concept artist. You you literally are making concepts. Like, what do you?
Yeah,
what the fuck
do
you mean?
I mean like a professional concept artist, like being paid for work, for that kind of work.
You want me to give you money?
Well, I mean, I wanted. I mean, stop! I'm gonna bite you. I used one of my biggest dreams used to be working at Riot Games and making skins, and I don't want to do that anymore.
I don't think anyone should want to do that anymore.
Nope.
I think anyone who wants to work in the game industry should just hopefully become indie or something. Let's go down a path that lets you keep your job, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's choose career paths that don't fuck you over for nothing.
Yeah.
Shen is added to the artist list that Joel commissioned. I could pay Shen to do some concept art for me, and then I think that would work out pretty well.
Oh, I mean, I'd be down.
You know, we have a couple of scenes in my lore video that require a bunch of random Victorian kids to be drawn.
Oh.
And I know how you like your Victorian era little freaks.
Yep.
I've seen the art. I've seen all the little fucking what are those fucking hats called? The little chimney sweep hats where they fucking it's not a bowler cap. What the fuck are they? Old men will wear these hats.
Now I'm a little confused. What are you talking about? What am
You
I
know what I'm
talking
talking about? The paperboy hat. Yeah. Flat cap. You know what? We're getting off topic. This is getting confusing. I feel like no. I'm. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I've seen.
Okay, yay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's getting off topic. I don't even know what type of hat I'm talking about anymore because I can't figure out the names. Look, anyways, I think it could definitely work you in if you want. I'd love to pay you for concept art. I think it'd be fun. Also, I don't know. It's fun to work with friends as long as it's not like a serious thing, and you know that your friend is actually like good for their work and won't disappear.
Oh God. I just like creating stuff. That's why I draw Birdhaven. It's just I like creating things.
Yeah, how did you got started from Birdhaven from that one inspiration from Witch Hat Atelier? Did you ever think that it was gonna like go this far, or were you just like, I'm gonna fucking make it go this far? I'm gonna keep going no matter what. I don't care. Like I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to make it as for me. An audience comes second.
It was never meant to be like something that I was hoping people would notice me for. Birdhaven is just like, and this sounds really weird, it is just the only thing on my bucket list. I said that at the end of my life, I want to have told this story. That's it. No matter how far it goes.
I think that's how people should tell stories. I think that's like the proper way of telling a story.
Yeah.
Because that means that you actually care and you want to get it done. And
I
you're
care
not going to
about
let
it
anyone.
so fucking much.
I know. We know. We know. I think that's the important thing is being able to do that. I also wanted to comment that one of the things that I've been seeing a lot of people really fucking love is absolutely the amount of collabs that you just appear in that people get so. You ever have that feeling where you're like,
Yeah.
why the fuck am I here? This is such a weird like you ever be in a collab where you're just like, this is such a fucking nightmare blunt rotation, but I love it. It's so fun to do.
I mean, it's kind of sad to say this, but I am actually not in that many collabs. I don't really collab with people that much.
You're right here. Hello?
Yes.
What am I,
Again,
chopped
once
liver?
In a blue moon. Yeah, once in a blue moon, Joel. I don't really do collabs. Not that I don't want to. It's just that I never really get invited.
No, I mean, look,
but I also do the same thing. I don't really invite people because I have social anxiety.
there's a nuanced conversation to this that has been going on for years with VTubers and well, honestly, content creators in general. It doesn't even have to be specifically VTubers. I just see them complain all the time. So it's more, I see it from them more often. But there's a very nuanced conversation about collabs and inviting people versus getting invited, where people are like, some people will never invite others to collabs. They'll never do their own collabs ever, but it seems like they're always in a collab. And it is weird. It's a weird feeling because it's like you don't know if people like you or if it's just like they just, because you know that you're friends with these people, but they don't invite you to things, so you get this weird like self-anxiety about it. However, I think when it comes to collabs, I think it's important to literally just be like, I will invite you once in a while, and I will hope that you will do the same to me. And if you don't, then I will try to invite other people once in a while. And it's just something that you need to move on from and not harbor bad intentions to other people for. Because realistically, I also am like, I mean, I wish people invited me to collabs, but then I don't invite people that are always super active to me. You know, like we're all guilty of it.
I just feel bad because I don't really do collabs because like I just have no fucking ideas.
Dude, you know what? That comes with not enjoying games sometimes, because there's a lot of games that you can collab people with.
Yeah, is that weird? Is that weird how that works?
It's like, well, I like, think about it. Like, oh, dude, what games do I want to play with a person right now? Nothing. I have no game in this exact moment that I want to play with somebody.
There are no video games.
There are no
single one. No single video game. They don't exist.
There are no video games. Well, okay, a lot of it's friend slop, and I don't really like a lot of that kind of stuff, right?
What? You don't like friend slop?
I know, big, crazy thing to say. PorcelainMaid doesn't like friend slop.
PorcelainMaid doesn't like friend
I don't like friend slop. I like old people slop, where it's like I'm playing Halo.
Laughs in the fact that I literally just this morning played Repo with friends.
I don't know. I like games that are like old slop, where it's like unk slop. Bro, do you want to play some Halo multiplayer with me?
That's so cool though. I like that.
Do you want to play Borderlands with me? You want to play Fusion Frenzy on the Xbox, the original Xbox?
The original Xbox, because everybody can just whip that out.
Yo, bro, get your Xbox out. Let's play Doritos Crash Course.
Oh my God. Yo, boot up Garfield card.
boot up, bro. Get on Double Dash. I got my server up, bro. Let's play Maple Story. Let's do it. Hell yeah.
How you feel about Minecraft?
Dude, you want to go play a Minecraft adventure map? Which, side note.
Holy shit.
Side note, where the fuck have those gone, brother? Where the hell are the adventure map Let's Play? I'm so sick of modded Minecraft Let's Plays. I don't want to watch you bitches play Sky Island. I don't want to watch 100-player Civilization, okay? I want an adventure map. Where the fuck are adventure maps, man? Bring back the roleplay.
It's okay, Joel. Here, I'm gonna lay you down on this bench.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab my little pen and my little notebook, and you can just tell me everything that bothers you.
Okay. There's a lot. You're gonna be here for a while.
Okay, yeah,
Do you get paid hourly?
I'm ready to listen. Yeah. Well, if we're already counting the last 2.5 hours.
Oh God, I better get it out of my system fast. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
The time is ticking.
I don't like steak. I think it's plain.
Oh.
It's a very boring food, and whenever I eat it, and whenever I talk about it, people want to crucify me for my opinions on it, as if steak bored their fucking mother, you know? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that that was your fucking grandparent. I didn't know that steak was your godfather. Holy fuck. I say that, I get hated on. I have other things that I say where I'm like, oh man, I hate friend slop. And then I don't get invited to friend slop. And it's like, well, I want to be invited. I just don't like these games. I want to be invited to things so I can spend time with friends, but all they do is friend slop. So it's nothing that I find enjoyable. And then I end up sounding really boring during the collab because I don't enjoy the thing that we're playing. Another thing. I want to debut a new model all the time, but it costs so much damn money. And then other VTubers have set a precedent where they debut a model every like month because they got big bitch money. They got big bucks with their big britches, and I'm out here being poor as shit, broke ass motherfucker. And the best I can do is I can like waggle my little finger and put a cute little fucking cigarette in my mouth and say, hey guys, new model, how do you like it? I look like I just went through 3 divorces and my fucking ex-wife took the kids. And I'm just sitting there hoping that somebody will notice me from that and be like, look at this cool VTuber. Oh, that's sick. But no, I have to wait 3 years for a new model each time. And when the debut happens, I don't even know how to promote it. Also, Arlecchino from Genshin Impact isn't real and she's not married to me. It makes me really sad. Why can't fictional... I'm asexual, but it's only limited until fictional characters become real. Once we have the technology to make anime characters and game characters come to life, asexuality gets thrown out the window. Because why the fuck is Acheron and Arlecchino from Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact not got both of my hands in their hand while I'm being carried by Rika from Pokemon as she whispers in my ear how to do my taxes?
Yeah. You know... Looking at all of what you just said, there's a lot we have here to unpack.
I just want to pull on Steinax's nipple tassels, man. Oh my god, like why you got them out? Why is he showing them off, you know?
That's very true. You know, that's the lifelong question we all ask ourselves
Fucked
about
up.
Steinax.
Also,
it's really fucked up. It's
another thing, since we're at it, you know, you're already getting paid by the hour. What the fuck do half of my first-time chatters that come into my chat and their first message that they bring in is how many Rule 34 hits I have? They literally don't even say hi. They're just like, hey. They come in and they're like 365 or some shit, and then they just leave. They don't even stay for my response. It's just like first-time chatter. Hey, update 365, and it's like, what are you making a new account each time? Is this one guy? There's no way this is a group of people that just do it to fuck with me. Are you writing this down?
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
I need a report of this.
You need a report? I don't think that's how this works.
If I get a to-do list, I know who to kill when my time has come.
Okay, so let's unpack that as well. So first of all, I think that's enough.
Are you saying it's enough because you think that I can't afford to pay you more, or is it enough for your own mental sanity?
I think this is not only is it too much for my mental sanity, but also I don't think you have enough money for the amount of time it's going to take to unpack everything you just talked about.
I'm a man. I'll shovel down the stuff that I haven't said to you and bottle it up.
I'm going to go and take your entire chat. I'm going to take them with me. We're going to leave you in this room by yourself for a little bit.
Just like my ex-wife. So happy to relive this again. What's next? You want to take my PSP in the divorce too? Great. I'll be left alone with my Monster Hunter UMD, and I can't even fucking use it. I'll just sit there and spin the little disc in the fucking case. Happy me. Woohoo. Therapy is great.
Oh my god.
Take away my kids. Let me start my alpha male podcast. We'll see how far that gets me. You want to hear about my morning routine?
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I'll tell you what. It starts off with a crisp argument on Twitter.
That's already fail RP. You have to say X if you want to really be a rage.
You're right. You're right. My bad. I failed. Therapy's over.
Therapy's over.
I didn't do enough.
How do you feel? How do you feel now that you let it all out?
Arguably worse.
Well, shit. Usually letting it out will help, but I think I ruined it.
Arguably worse. Saying all the things that make me feel bad made me feel pathetic, and now I arguably feel like a loser.
But now imagine it's all out in the air now.
Yeah.
You've said it.
Now everyone knows I'm a loser.
Yes, but
There's only up from here type situation.
Yep, only way but up. Oh my god.
Oh
Crazy.
God, I'm blasting off again.
Ooh. All right.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Well, that was fun. That was peak,
Yeah.
dude. That was a good time. We
Thank you
ran out
so
of all my
much.
conversation topics too, which is really fucking funny. We went through all
Yeah.
of them. There was one that I was gonna ask you about specifically to VTubers, and then when we were starting off, and you were like, I don't really like the idea of being a VTuber, and it just cut off like that other question that I had, and I was like, okay.
What was the other question you had?
Well, the thing I was gonna say was, do you think that every storytime animator should just become a VTuber because they're basically already VTubing?
Storytime anime.
All the people that draw their characters and tell a story in their videos are basically already VTubing. You made a persona and you're telling a story. How far off could that be to VTubing?
I have a very bad opinion about storytime channels in general.
I can tell you right now, they ruined the name of animatics because what they're doing is not an animatic.
No.
Those are not animatics. That is a moving comic book. That is not what an animatic is.
Yeah.
Which is hypocritical because I named my lore video an animatic, which is also the same thing. But look, it's a co-opted term now. It's a different definition.
As someone who has been on the internet for a really long time, the fact, I mean, why?
It's
is
a
it
safe space. You can say it.
Is it a storyboarded video?
Yes, because they storyboard it, right?
Yeah. Then I think it still counts as an animatic.
But they're not animated. It's not keyframes. It's just. It's like you with the Fugi in a parking lot, and then you just change the backgrounds. There's not enough frames in it.
I don't know. I think it's a very blurred word in general because people don't really use it correctly either way, because there's also people who use animatics for full-on animations, and you sit there and you're like, what? It's very hard. I think it can be a very,
Buzzword
very
nowadays.
loosely termed. Yeah, it can be a very good loose term.
Shen, I'm gonna ask you one more question, then I'll let you go. I'll let you free. You can escape the confines of the parking lot that I've trapped you in.
I hope I don't sound bored. My brain is like turning off.
No,
I'm
you're not.
tired.
You're not. I just have.
Okay.
We have 20 minutes until I have to go, anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Let me hear it.
this is more of like a question because I'm kind of just curious. Who do you watch on YouTube? What are your YouTubers that you watch? Because you already said that you mainly will watch other people play video games because you don't really want to entertain games yourself.
Oh my god.
Who do you watch?
What
Let me
do
know.
I watch? What?
Give me your secrets.
Weirdly enough, everything. That sounds crazy, but I'm not even joking. I click through so many recommended videos.
I
it's
hit the
almost
home page
insane.
and I hope that I strike gold, baby.
Yeah,
It's called
no, it's true.
gambling.
Yeah, no, it is. I refresh the what's it called? The new for you tab on the right hand side, and I scroll for hours and I'm like, I don't like this. Refresh, and then I do it again.
Do you guys remember when we used to look at the fucking subscription tab on YouTube? Yeah, I remember. That shit's gone now. I just go onto the home page and hope that recommended brings me something good, which probably explains why people don't click on fucking videos right away on YouTube.
Yeah.
I love uploading and waiting a day to see if it is popped off or not.
Yep. It's bad.
I have a
But
couple.
I'm the same. Yeah, I still watch Jack pretty frequently. I watch Mark.
You watched a lot of the YouTubers that you grew up with.
Yeah, I do.
Man, lucky. Shout out Rooster Teeth.
Okay, so hold
They'll
on.
be back.
Do you know the fucking weirdest thing?
What's up?
I used to be the biggest fangirl of Rooster Teeth.
You're looking at me, dude. I was on their fucking website. I was one of the top users on the Rooster Teeth website.
Yeah, I used to be an achievement hunter girly, to the point that I had a notebook that I took to school with all of the achievement hunter guys on the front.
Hey, look at me.
I
me.
ended up in a collab with Ray, and that was fucking weird.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I have a signed laser team script. You're not fucking, look, you're talking to the wrong, I made a mosaic of the Achievement Hunter logo. You're talking to the wrong guy.
No, I think we're talking to the same people here.
I went to college to get into Rooster Teeth. I went to an art college to get to Rooster Teeth to be an animator.
Oh no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have more stakes in this than I do, I guess.
I'm $100,000 in debt because I wanted to be a part of Rooster Teeth.
And now look at us. We both know Ray.
Yeah. He's my Make-A-Wish. Thank God, dude. They finally got in. I didn't die. I didn't have a terminal illness or anything, but they decided to help me out anyways because of how pathetic I was. Woohoo! They let me in. Let's go.
Oh my God.
So happy about that. So I used to watch Rooster Teeth and Game Grumps, and I don't watch either of them anymore for a lot of reasons. But now the people that I watch are random like Pokemon videos, random explanation videos of video essays. I watch the only Let's Player I watch. I don't watch anyone play video games anymore except for RT Game. The only person that I still watch on YouTube that does just like generic gameplay videos that I really enjoy. I don't watch any other person. It's either speedruns, video essays, game reviews.
What the fuck am I saying? I have creators that I watch quite frequently. I watch Astrospiff and I watch Little Aggie. Those two are my go-tos for any kind of content.
Like you fucking forgot.
I was like sitting here, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm forgetting like creators. And I'm like, right.
You have to be reminded of other people.
Astral Spiff, absolutely 100%. Please watch Spiff. Spiff is so fucking funny.
I should watch a couple of people.
Yeah.
What other things are there? I don't watch VTubers. I know that for sure. I like a lot of my VTuber friends, and I think they're funny, but whenever I watch them, it just reminds me of work, if that makes sense, and it makes me not want to watch them.
Yeah.
Which is so weird. Because realistically, I should think like that whenever I see any YouTube video, but like, it's specifically VTubers, and I'm like, you know, this is going to sound weird. I am a VTuber, but I don't watch other VTubers content because it doesn't feel like it caters to me. Like, I make content, but my content isn't exactly VTuber content. I just make content as a VTuber. But whenever I see a VTuber content, it's always like something that doesn't really cater to me. Because like I don't know how to explain this.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad because I have so many VTuber friends and
no.
Same. I don't really care.
Like because they make content that is specific. Like I don't make VTuber content. I make content that is non-specific. Like I make an easy bake oven video. I make art videos. I make cooking videos, you know. I do a lot of weird shit. But VTubers specifically, the things that they do are like VTuber centric with other VTubers and they talk about VTube, because I like VTubing, but I like it as a medium. I don't know how to explain myself, man.
No, it's bad because I understand what you mean. I'm a little bit more harsher. It's that I love my friends, and I love that everybody gets to. And it's really funny coming from me now that I'm on your stream. But I also just don't really watch VTubers. And I think it's like the same for other people. Like we all know each other, but I don't think any of my like my content creator friends actually watch my videos, because it's like we understand each other. We don't really keep up with our work side of things.
It almost feels like once I lose my parasocialism to somebody that I watch, I don't watch their stuff anymore. Which sounds really weird. Like, as soon as I know somebody personally, I can't watch their videos anymore, because the entire time I'm just be like, man, I want to go and hang out with that person. And I can't do that right away. And I'm like, well, fuck, now I feel bad watching their video, because now I want to be a part of this, because they look like they're having so much fun. It's such a weird thought process.
No.
It's like seeing a video of your friends having fun without you, and you're like, well, I want to be there. You almost get FOMO.
Yeah, a little bit, just a tiny bit. I mean, yeah. Your
responses are so funny.
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have an
No, you have like it just makes you sound like you have a 1,000-yard stare where you're just like, yeah. I will say, while I don't watch VTuber stuff, I do watch people. Like if something that I click on has a VTuber in it, I'm not gonna click away. I still will watch stuff with VTubers in it. I just don't go around looking for VTuber stuff. Because here's how I watch stuff, right? I watch stuff that is specific about a specific topic. I don't watch stuff that are made by specific people. Like I said, the only channels that I watch for the specific person is RT Game, because he's the only Let's Play channel that I watch. I don't watch anyone else that's just a streamer. You know, I don't watch just streamers playing games. But if a VTuber is making a video about a specific topic that I like, then I'll watch it. Like if they're making like a video that's like explaining Warhammer 40K or whatever, you know, if they're doing like a video essay, I'll watch it, and I think it's cool, and I'll be like, wow, neat little content character. What? You know, now that you say it, it is kind of basically what Joe does.
I mean, Joe did just recently make a collab video about explaining Warhammer 40K, which is really funny.
I just met him recently. I didn't know him, but we were in a Halo video together, and that's how I met him.
Aww.
Nice dude.
Joe's wonderful.
Beat my ass.
Oh.
Surprisingly.
Okay.
To be fair, it was bullshit though, because I know way more about Halo lore, but I didn't get asked questions about Halo lore. They were like, "What's the size of Master Chief's dick?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know. They didn't put that in the books." That's guesswork, and you know it. You're lying.
I think you're just a sore loser.
Hey. You keep this up, I'm keeping you in that parking lot.
Please no. It's so hot out
You're
here.
living off of fucking 7-Eleven Danishes from now on.
I already said I don't eat.
You're gonna stare at them, and that's what's gonna give you power every day. You can't get solar power anymore. You just stare at the Danish.
No.
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna like it.
Please, they need to plug me into the fucking automobile.
Okay.
I need to be charged.
Well, I am going to let you escape into the outside world. I'm going to release you out of containment. You can go and infect the world with whatever sickness that you have. Tell them all the OCs are coming. It's their time to reign.
Listen, people have already told me that they've become gay because of my OCs.
Go make the frogs gay, Shen.
I am the reason. I'm the reason they turned the freaking frogs gay.
Read Bird. I love that everyone in the chat, when they knew you were coming on, they started spamming Read Birdhaven in the chat.
It's so cute. I really appreciate. I just hope like people don't think that it's annoying. It's just,
No. Dude, you're looking at the person that yells at people in collabs to watch my lore video. Like, I literally spam it. I understand how you feel. It's important because it's something important to me and it's important to you too. So read Birdhaven and watch my lore video if you have time. Thank you.
Hell yeah, I will.
Yippee.
Thank you, Joel. This was very lovely.
Of course. I've been wanting to have you on for a while. I'm sorry I didn't actually have more questions for you. I wrote down a lot of art-based questions, so I didn't get to talk to you about anything else.
Well, it's fine. I had a fun time. I mean, it is currently 2 a.m., so I can feel my brain slowing down a little bit.
Dude, you were also ready. Before the stream started, you were like, yeah, dude, you got me all day. You were hyping yourself up for like an 8-hour stream. Motherfucker, it's 2 a.m. for you.
No, the reason I'm tired is because I actually have been awake since early on because I've been doing a lot of stuff today. And I have this fucking thing that when I know that I'm doing collab stuff, the rest of the day I'm like, I have to make time for only that thing.
I get it. I can't do anything. It's not executive dysfunction. I don't want to co-op that term, but like when I know I have something scheduled on that day, I can't relax. I can't sit down and just vibe. Like I'm like, okay, well, I got 4 hours until my collab, but that means I can't do anything for 4 hours. Like I can't play a video game. I can't relax on bed because I know I'll have to get up afterwards. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like a commitment thing. Like you have to commit to one thing a day.
Yeah. It's why I get a little upset when people usually don't take commitments with me very seriously.
The next time we hang out, I'll commit. It'll be the only thing. You get the whole day.
Hell yeah.
You get the whole day. Eventually somebody's gonna drag me into Final Fantasy again, and I'll let you know about it.
Well, I mean, I just got Vol caught up to the entirety of the story of Final Fantasy 14, so...
I know, I would constantly see you guys streaming, and I would be like, oh, have fun, guys. And then I'd see you, like, having the most emotional breakdown while doing the game. I'd be like, is this a bad time?
It's Vola who has the most emotional breakdown. I actually am the asshole who sits on the side and laughs at her.
I come in and I'm like, is this a bad time? And it's like, obviously it's a bad time, so I'll be like, I'll come back later.
That's fair.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to promote or anything you want to say before you go?
Birdhaven! Read Birdhaven,
Birdhaven!
Please read Birdhaven at birdhavencomic.com. I just released 2 chapters, actually, and I am working on chapter 10, which is the end of volume 1.
How regular are your releases?
Once a month.
There you go, everybody.
But yeah, or watch my videos. I don't really care about those.
I love how fast your fucking videos come out, too. You'll do like a stream. Yeah, motherfucker, you literally had like a Pokopia video within a week since it came out.
Yeah, I don't upload that fast.
That was fucking fast. A week is fast.
I have editors.
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Me, I just released a video of a stream from a year ago.
What?
I made an easy bake oven video and it's a year old. It's from a year ago.
Oh my god, Joel.
What do you want from me, man? I only have enough. I don't make money off YouTube. I upload that shit and it's like I don't make profit. I gotta be smart.
I get that though. Yeah, I get that.
It's fine. It's whatever.
You're doing great. I appreciate you very much, Joel.
All right. I'm going to free you from your enclosure, and I want you to be.
Okay,
I want you to be nice.
Go and scuttle.
Hold on. I'm freeing you from your enclosure. Don't go crazy. Okay. Don't.
Okay.
I'm moving you out of the TV. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you're free. No! Shen! Down! Bad! Oh my god! Oh god! They just mauled that man! Holy shit. Don't let the lesbians out, man. They're fucking crazy. My god. Holy fuck. Well, next time I want to hang out with her, I'm gonna have to trap her using that one Chinese lesbian video. I'm telling you, man, they got Riz. They're passionate. they're passionate, man. Chinese lesbians, they got the most riz. The AoE
true.
hit.
Wow, damn! I haven't seen around here before. Wow, this is very full. Cool.
Okay. Thank you, Shen.
Where you guys cheese? Okay, all right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
I love you, Joel.
Big love.
I love you, Joel. I love you, Joel.
Thank you for coming on. It was a lot of fun.
Bye bye, Joe. I will let you go now.
Okay. Well, everyone, that was Shenpai. Thank you guys so much on YouTube in the future, not the live stream YouTube. Live stream YouTube, you're fine. We're not ending. Thank you guys so much for watching this in the future when this becomes an edited video for the channel. Hopefully not in a year. Hopefully faster than a year it'll come out, maybe. Look, you guys already know. You guys already know in the YouTube comments that I'm slow as fuck at uploading these things, okay? What do you want from me, man? I got 3 editors, and I don't make profit on YouTube. This is purely for the love of the game, motherfucker. Anyways, if you guys like this video, you can go check out the other date night / porcelain parlors in the panel or playlist below me, as well as you can see another recommended video for my channel up here, or the rest of the, playlists right here, or you can just click on the channel that's probably above my face. Big love, thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day. And make sure to go check out Shenpai and read Birdhaven. Read Birdhaven. Go support OCs. Go support OC culture and go support Shen. I'll see you guys later, and thank you for watching. Bye, YouTube.